Ninja.
Get them likes up. Put them in the bag, and everything will be all right. I'm not gonna ask several times. Like, share, subscribe, share the live. Get 5. Can we mute? Can we mute that? Can we mute that? Is that possible? One thing I want to say is, she's your queen to me, a queen to be forever, a queen who do whatever his highness desire. She's your queen to me, a vision of perfection, an object of affection, to quench your royal fire, completely free from infection, to be used at your discretion, waiting only for your direction. She's your queen to me. I just wanted to let y'all know. There are 5 pillars to this glorious thing we call nerddom. That first one, movies, comics, anime/animation, manga, and art. The 5 pillars. I'm your heated host, XO. I'm sitting next to the baddest man, engineer in the land, creative genius. Over here with Bob, who was trying to imitate me last week, and I'm heated. I watched it on the playback, and he had the chunky nigga voice.
I told him that was messed up. He shouldn't have did
that. What does that say?
Mega, not mega.
Mega, not Mac.
Yeah.
And we got Wu Jin Rocks. I'm surprised you ain't changed your name, Brody. That's what's up.
Hey, man. Shout out to Wu Jin.
Hey, so
Dre know what I'm talking about.
We are going to share this live right now, and I would ask anybody jumping here.
Up. Hey,
come on, Santo. Why you gotta mess up this? Why you always gotta mess it up, man?
Easily cussed.
Dang.
He did it on purpose. He held the chicken bone in the camera. He knew I was gonna say something.
You couldn't have just called him a coon, man, and just moved on. Dang. We ain't never gonna make it. Hey, let's share this. Let's share this live, man. God dog it.
Is that why you in the hyperbolic chamber?
Hey.
Let's share this live. While we sharing this live, if you catch us later, while you chilling, while you heated, while you're on the toilet, go ahead and share it to 5 individuals that like this comic stuff that we be on. You know what I'm saying? Any one of the 5 pillars. If they're a nerd, go ahead and let them have a link. You know what I'm saying? We're going to share this link right now.
No.
Hey, Bobby, why do we do that, man?
So it can bring visibility to the podcast because we are supposedly shadow banned. And so the more people who click like, the more people share, the more people subscribe, we can come out of the shadow realm and bless everyone in order for them to become a rebel.
Yeah. We trying to have the squad full. Hey, if you are, we say stuff. We just turn on the camera and say a lot of things. So if you are easily offended, I suggest you exit the back door.
Better go hide your kids.
I know I'm gonna say something today that's gonna piss you off.
Oh yeah. That yeah. Where's that? Where's that picture? Hey, so I want to just open up with Jonathan Majors. Since we don't usually talk about this type of stuff, but I mean he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so we're gonna talk about it. It looks like that boy is proving his innocence.
Hey, cooking. The boy in there cooking.
Hey, what y'all think?
Well, what are you doing?
Basically, he showed a lot of visual evidence, street cameras. Hey, they got everything locked down. Street cameras. Look at my man. Look at heated. Yeah, he heated. Like, look at got me up in court. Got another black man in court. Hey, but you know what's crazy? That right there, that image is all they need. You know what I'm saying? We got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, apparently a lot of lies was cracking off, and
Yeah,
he proved it behind a shadow of a doubt. So
yeah,
go ahead, Bobby.
yeah. So his ex-girlfriend, everybody knows the story that she was assaulted, broke her spranger on her hand, got beat up, all kinds of things. Come to find out, cameras show him actually so I guess they were on their way somewhere. She freaked out on him, so he asked the driver to pull over. So he pulled over somewhere. They're somewhere in Manhattan, and he tries to get out the car. They got cameras everywhere in New York, and they have him actually they show him trying to get out the car. And there's a video of him actually being pulled back into the car by his girlfriend. All right, so that's one thing. So two, the driver saw the whole thing. He said, "I'm willing to testify that he didn't touch her, and she touched him."
Shout out to the cab driver or the Uber driver.
Hey, for real. Big shout out to him.
He said the only way he testified is if he gets a part in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So, I like that.
Yeah, I need to be extra.
So he's actually going to play a cab driver in one of the next movies. Shout out to him.
Fire.
Hey, yeah,
no, that's not true. That's fake news.
Hey, okay. Well, don't do that, bro.
That was believable as hell.
It was.
Hey, yeah,
because Rox would do that.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, have everybody looking in the next movie like, is that him?
Go ahead, Bobby. My bad.
No, it's good. It's good. So third thing, she goes to a club, right? She goes to a club.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, she dapping up people. So entry to the club got video, right? They show her high-fiving people, high five, slap hands, doing all that stuff with her right hand that's supposed to be injured. She tossing back drinks, you know what I'm saying, with her right hand, pulling up her ponytail, all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So then, on top of that, she gets back to his home. He's not there at the time. She takes a whole bunch of pills, passes out. He comes home. He sees her passed out, threw up everywhere. He calls the police. When the police
and the janitor. I mean, because somebody needed to let him into a spot, so he had the handyman come through, and they both discovered her together. So shout out to that handyman.
Yeah.
Hey, it sounds like he was protecting himself. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, everything was working that night too. Make a long story short, NYPD actually coached her to say that Jonathan Majors actually assaulted her. So, look, man. Oh yeah, another thing, they were like, how can this dude, who's this black guy? He looked like a bum. How can he afford this nice place in the middle of Manhattan? And if any of y'all been to Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's where the money at.
That's where the money is.
Harlem,
exactly. Harlem. Hey, I got the best haircut. When I had hair, that's where I got the best haircut of my life.
It sounds like they can cut hair in Harlem, don't it? You say Harlem, it sounds like niggas cut hair over there.
Hey, puppy. And then
hey, shout out to Jonathan Majors, and shout out to the police trying to put a case on a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Harlem for that haircut they gave B too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you got cut out in Harlem?
Oh yeah. Hey, Harlem, bro. Harlem world, bro. It's something different, man.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Megan Good and her ugly ass for showing up to the case with them hand in hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She need that.
She, even though she garbage, you know what I'm saying? Hey, show up. That's how you're supposed to hold your man down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where'd Drake go? And that's one of them chicks that we be like, yeah, she tight. I do not think she tight at all.
Yeah.
I knew you was baiting. That nigga over there baiting. I'm not responding to none of that shit.
Hey, he showed up. Hey, he planted them in there, huh? Wait for you to step on them.
Yeah, he baiting.
I like black love. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I do.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, them two will have a cool 50 Tyson looking baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Every day, like athletic.
Hey, where Dre at?
I've been back.
I think hold on. Oh no, he can't even show. It's the abandon his station.
album coming out real soon. I'm 50 Tyson.
He heard you. He came back.
Hey, go to that Skip Bayless alpaca looking shit. His ex-girlfriend. Like, go to her. Like. Yeah, right there. Yeah, look at Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless alpaca. Nigga, that's her name. Now they would have had. Hey, they would have had a baby. It would have been a smooth, a silk emu. They would have gave birth to. Nigga.
Yeah. Not an emu.
With a slick back. An emu with a slick back is what they would have had. Hey, go to that next picture. Hey, homie, what was you doing with her, man? Go to the next picture. Hey, zoom in on that, man. What is that, man?
She's trash, bro.
Yeah.
That's straight garbage, man.
Hey,
shout out to this chick. She got a weird ass name. Shout out to her for trying to lie on a brother. You know what I'm saying?
She looked like the Wish version of old girl that played Kill Bill in the Kill Bill.
I was thinking that Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, there we go.
Yeah. Uma Thurman.
You can tell she do drugs. Look at her body, bro.
Oh, you think she a drug addict? I don't know.
Hey, yeah.
She took all the pills and passed out.
Oh yeah.
You could look at her. You can look at her. You can tell she missing all kind of vitamins and nutrients. Nigga.
Yeah. Wow. He said she ain't got no protein in her.
Man. Hey, she looked like that zombie that Luffy was trying to push back in the ground.
Hey, he did what? Hold on, he did what?
Oh man!
Oh, you ain't seen it, Bobby? Oh yeah, Bobby ain't seen it. He thought it was an old nigga, so he seen the zombie. He was like, "Damn, look at that old nigga!" And that nigga jumped out the ground. The nigga Luffy tried to push that nigga back in the ground.
I swear I thought you seen it because I put it in the group chat.
That is hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
Yo, I go to hey, this nigga to left again.
Hey, I need somebody to send me that ASAP, man.
Hold on,
that's
I'm gonna send it to you. I believe it's in the group chat, but that's
that makes so much sense. Like, hey man, what you doing, bro? Go back, get back in there.
Apparently, Deadpool 3 will be loosely adapted. Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, and a little bit of House of M is what they're gonna do as well. But the spin will be Deadpool kills the Fox universe. That's what they say. And I'm like, man, I like the idea, but you ain't gonna do it right, man. You know they're not gonna do it right. Hey man, somebody take Skip Bayless off the screen, please.
Because if you don't, you ain't getting nothing to drink.
Oh man,
hey, you gotta give the kids something to drink, nigga. Come on, man. Like damn. Hey, but what y'all think about that? Him killing the Fox universe instead. And the old X-Men, Marvel X-Men and shit.
Yeah, he low-key already did it. He was doing it already. Remember in the end credits when he would start going back in time?
Yeah, but that's what their continuation of that. They're continuing
which wasn't fine.
Which means multiverse. Like,
right, that's my issue. Of course. I'm tired of all these multiverse movies, man. They're starting to get played out.
It's my issue.
Would you say they were the because didn't that Deadpool come out first? So he kind of did it first?
Nah, he didn't do it first.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Hey, the one did it first. The one did it first. Like, you know, the one was multiverse. I'm talking about
right?
You are my bitch.
I'm nobody's bitch.
You are mine.
Yeah,
Bobby,
man.
It's in the chat, Bob. Go check it out.
Yeah, y'all good on that? Y'all good? Or any thumbs up, thumbs downs on that?
Oh, you know me. I'm rocking with Deadpool.
With it. But I'm just tired of the multiverse, bro. I can't say I'm not disappointed, but I will be first in line to go see the shit. But I'm tired of the multiverse, bro. I'm tired of it.
The incursions is supposed to happen too. It's supposed to take place, and I'm like, man, I don't care, bro. Yeah. Ben Affleck will be coming back as Daredevil.
Why?
Yeah,
why?
Exactly. Because of multiverse.
Why did they just use the? Oh, that's man.
Didn't they? I think I saw something where what's the second Spider-Man? He coming out at number 3?
No, he's gonna be in the new Spider-Man. What's Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield. That's my favorite Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
I was so Emma Corrin is casted as the villain of Deadpool 3. The whispers is that she will be a variant of Deadpool, so she'll be an evil Deadpool. And I'm like, here go another variant. Here go another variant. Here go another multiverse version. Fuck out of here with the multiverse shit. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm gone.
You fed up?
Yeah, I'm out of there. I don't want to. I'm done seeing the same character of the evil version of this character.
But this has always been a problem, though, because even with the comics, that's what they started going into because they didn't have nothing else to do.
Yeah,
this has been a problem for a while.
I was doing a little research on what Wesley. Research. I was doing a little research and what Wesley wanted to do. At the end of part 1, so the villain in part 2 was supposed to be Morbius. He wanted Morbius, man. Do you know how fucking fire that would have been?
Oh, damn.
You talking about Wesley Snipes?
Yes, nigga.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, oh hell no, man. Of course, they didn't let him do it. For what reason, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Studio interference, man. They struck again. God damn it.
They had no idea he was handing them platinum. Like here's this platinum. They was like, nah, that's fake.
It's like, this motherfucker got lucky once, nigga.
And he did the first superhero landing. So everybody gets Marvel's universe gets credit for the superhero landing. He did the first one.
Yeah,
remember Frost? That was the first superhero landing because he did a flip and landed into that little landing. Hey, so hey, that nigga needs major props for starting all of this shit, nigga. All of it. Wesley came through and was like, yeah, I like this, adapt this, it's on and cracking. Yeah, and they don't get no credit for that, man. Shout out to Michael Jai White for giving him his credit. He said that is the house that Wesley built. That's exactly what he said. And I'm like,
I was just about to ask if you saw that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that shit was fire, man.
Yeah, even because he was able to do that little that variation of Blade for Midnight Sun. So I mean, and people have been talking about him playing Blade for a long time. Also, Sticky Fingers actually beat out Michael Jai White for that TV show, that Blade TV show. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the whole interview with Sticky Fingers is like he was like how he basically willed that to.
You old as hell calling that nigga fingers, nigga. It's fingers, nigga. Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers. That nigga Sticky Fingers.
I ain't got time to be saying that fingers. They don't roll out right.
You ain't getting that Z across.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck that happened, nigga.
Hey,
yeah, right.
For real.
There must have been like, we don't like this. We don't. Hey, him. Hey, fuck that nigga. He fucked my girl. It had to be something like he fucked my girl or something like that. Like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, because nobody don't want to see Sticky, bro. Like Fredro Stars, fucking Blade. Like, fuck out of here, man. Like, who wants to see that?
Hey, real quick. There's some anniversaries. I want you to put them anniversaries up, sir, please, if you will, sir. The 10 years. Let's start with 10 years old. Some movies turn 10 years old today, and start with that. The first one being. Hold on. Let's if he. Hey, so let me finish, and we gonna go on a roll. We gotta talk about this. Who is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. So Iron Man 3 turns 10 years old today. Yeah. Hey, garbage. I thought it was garbage.
I see why we're doing this.
Yeah, you're garbage. Garbage.
No,
garbage. Yeah.
No. You see what's in our right corner?
Okay. This is the end. Turned 10 years old. Hey, this is the end. Turned 10 years old. June 12th. Iron Man 3, May 3rd. The greatest comic book movie of all time.
This is why we're doing this.
Which has become more apparent due to all the bullshit that has come out since, and y'all gotta keep it real. No, based on all the bullshit we've been getting, can y'all not appreciate that movie a lot more now?
Hey, you know what I can appreciate is that when Blade did the superhero landing, 10 years later, this Superman was able to do the Superman landing. Ain't that something? You see how Blade just keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving.
Hey, Wesley Snipes. There's a lot of problems with that movie, but that's a great movie. Well, Wesley Snipes is the reason that happened. That's the reason that happened. Don't try to give it to the movie, sir. Please stop trying to do that. You tried to do that earlier. It's not gonna work.
I'll
did.
take Deadpool over Superman.
Hey, so hey, okay, could throw up them 15-year-olds, 15-year-olds right here coming up. Iron Man turned 15. Iron Man 1. I think it's ass. If you go back and watch it, it's ass. It's the evil version of the good guy, but it's whatever. That turned 15 years old. An Incredible Hulk, which was actually a good movie. I actually can say that I really enjoyed that movie.
So that movie is still holding up after 15 years. That's crazy.
15 years. Hey, Wall-E, one of the scariest movies of all time.
That was a good movie.
Horror movie. No, that's a literal horror movie. Now, if y'all seen that movie,
I've never seen that.
Hey,
I've actually never sat and watched Wall-E. Now I'm
Brothers.
that's right up.
Brothers.
Right up your alley, bro.
do
It's
yourself
good.
a favor. Do yourself a favor and watch that.
Yep.
Hey, please watch that.
Why though? What is it about?
Hey, nigga. Hey, I'm not gonna.
gotta-
Hey,
you gotta
no.
watch
You remember what Ray did to me? Or you remember what Dre did to me? Read it, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Watch it. Nigga. I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
That's a good movie.
Hey, Rocks ain't putting how scary it is on it, nigga. So just watch it.
That shit don't look scary.
Okay.
Nah,
nigga.
just watch it. It's, Pixar be doing their thing.
Hey, brother, they did some shit 15 years ago.
Now,
20
we
years
talking
ago.
about now we talking about scary. Here we go.
20 years
Days
ago.
later.
Yo, Hulk came out. Ass. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking about in that movie.
Hey, that was
They wasn't thinking about Hulk.
That was
Right.
studio interference like a motherfucker.
Hey, 28 days later, which I went and seen with a thick little my peaches down in there in Georgia. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I went and seen that with one of those. And it was tight because I looked at it like this is a good play on the zombie genre because I was tired of zombie movies then.
Yeah, right.
And so they got the fear, the rage toxin, and they just some crazy. Hey, that shit was dope.
Hey, imagine
Yeah, I like
having to
28 days
runaway top speed from one of these motherfuckers. It's a non-stop sprint. Non-stop.
Hey,
nigga,
non-stop.
you good.
It doesn't stop.
Hey,
World War Z
I
was
was
the
there.
best zombie movie I seen though. I ain't gonna lie.
They
But
got the
they-
engine.
But they took the idea. Hold on, real quick. They took the idea of that infinite engine from them.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, we got the goat in the building. Hey, don't bring her in yet.
Oh.
I wanted to introduce her, man.
Oh, my fault.
What the heck you doing? Hey, can you take this down? Homie?
Yeah.
Hi.
What up?
Hey.
What up though?
What up?
Hey, I'm a little early. I'm sorry if that.
Oh no, it's all gravy. What up, Vicky?
Hey, how are you doing?
You're not on
Very,
CP
very
time,
good.
all right? We appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we missed you in here. You gotta settle another something for us because we can't let something go. So
Okay.
it's going down today. And we usually don't when we play Annihilation. So Vicky, let me let you in on a little information. When we play Annihilation, we usually don't have a judge. It's supposed to be a majority rules among us. But what happened is a lot of people started playing with their feelings, not me. I don't play with them. You're not supposed to play with your feelings.
Cat. That's Cap.
So, in order to settle this one, we had to bring you in, our best judge yet. So,
Oh well, I'm honored to be here for that. So yeah,
And she got pen and paper ready.
I do.
that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
She just summoning that shit. She just summoned it.
I just want to reiterate, as you did such a wonderful job, and I personally miss my friend. Hey, how you doing?
Doing
good?
good. Hanging
Okay.
in there, yeah.
I just want to let you know that I'm the one that said that to you.
See,
Okay.
he's trying to butter you up right
I
now.
already knew what he was on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now just
Okay.
remember, I said Cat. As soon as he start talking, remember.
Okay,
I said Cat.
so I'm gonna try to direct this. If Vicky, if you cannot hear anything at any point, hey, tell him to shut it down. I need to hear what I'm listening.
It's gonna be your
Okay.
ass if she telling me.
Okay. Y'all gotta mute your mic if she tell you shut it down.
You can mute
Okay.
your mic when she tell you to shut it down.
This
What
is
about-
the judge. Go ahead.
What about like hand signals? Like if everyone's talking at once and no one can hear anybody, a hand signal would that
Okay.
work?
Hey, that sounds like a mighty
What
fine
about this
idea.
Which I,
What about
no,
this
that's a stupid hand signal.
No, this is Spectre. That's Spectre free.
No, that's dumb as hell. Let's come up with another one.
No, it's great. Hey, Vicky, that rule is implemented right now as it goes in. So we got Vicky from the Speculative Sandbox podcast, one of the best podcasts that I love to enjoy and listen to and learn a lot from.
It be some shit on there,
Oh
don't it?
yeah, for sure.
That should be having me in my bag. Like I be listening to that shit and I get directly in my bag. I can't even go lie.
How you deal with the mental space to be up in there with all that? You be worried. It seems like you worry yourself every day, and I'll be like, damn.
with the topics that we do.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I guess it's fitting to say that I'm always thinking and always wondering and worrying, and fiction is a great way to kind of express all those things.
Hey, fire.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, awesome. Can I bomb if you don't mind? Can I bomb on?
We got to do something first. Let the crowd know. Let everybody know our characters first.
Okay. So
and the
So-
title.
You want to try and jump right off the gate?
hey,
the
please
title
not
of
talking
the
at the same
Annihilation.
time. Please stop talking at the same time, please. Yeah. Okay. We have a guest. Let's not act crazy. All right.
I know what you wanted to say.
So she's gonna be the judge of Annihilation. Annihilation is a majority decision game, and we're gonna start with. We did it bracket wise. So what's going down, Vicky, is bracket wise. We're gonna have a matchup. We're gonna spend 5 minutes on it. At the end of 5 minutes, you push forward the person based on what you heard. Okay. Based on what you heard, the information that was given to you, and then we just gonna twinkle them down until they get to one. So we're gonna knock this out pretty quick. Shouldn't take us that long. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
I
we're
have
gonna,
an hour, just to let you know.
Okay,
Max hour.
let's get it.
And just so y'all know, final match is going to be a triple threat match because as the bracket narrowed down, it became odd numbers.
Now to let y'all know, Vicky doesn't really know much about anybody outside of the T800 and Robocop, so we will have to be quickly descriptive. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put a first match up. Let's get it. Yeah. So you should have did it my way. Man. Look at you. Yeah. Wow. So this is Frankie from One Piece versus Brian Fury from Tekken.
This is an absolute wash.
Yeah.
This is a wash. Okay. So we're gonna get it cracking. So we're gonna get it cracking, Vicky, just so you know. Okay. Ding ding. Okay, go ahead. Why is it a wash, Santa?
Well, for one, Brian Fury is nowhere near as strong or fast as Frankie. Frankie fights niggas who's faster than light. You know what I'm saying?
And for those that don't know, these are all robots. My robot.
Robots, right?
And am I judging like which robot's like the most badass? Or
yeah,
most
basically.
badass. There you go.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, the nigga, he's way faster. He's way stronger. Brian Fury, as far as what I know is Brian Fury, the most that I've seen him do is like really lift the tank. The nigga,
he ripped the top off the tank.
Frankie is a tank, bro. Like Frankie is a tank and more.
Wait, hold on. You gotta go off of how strong is that to rip a top off a tank. We're keeping an eye on the clock.
Yeah, he ripped it off and threw it.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, but Frankie is that 10 times more. Frankie's body is, for one, Brian Fury can't even transform. Frankie can transform into whatever he really wants. Nigga's a real robot. You know what I'm saying? Now
he also says pervert when he he says pervert out loud.
Hey, he be on some shit because he got them damn drawers on.
Hey,
he does wear a Speedo.
Keep that in mind. It's a robot. When he transforms, he yells pervert out loud.
Yeah, he does.
He actually does that.
All right.
He also
did you see when he
has
turned into the Minotaur and he put and he did it backwards and the ass was in the front? I
said he's eliminated because he's a pervert.
No, he has lifted up and slammed a dinosaur. Brian Fury could never have done that.
Hey, man,
Brian Fury beat the shit out of a dinosaur. What are you talking about?
For real, what are you talking about?
He just lifted the top up. Did he lift the whole tank? As far as superhuman strength, did he lift up the tank? Or did he just take the top
apart, dog?
No, it was just the top part. The top part that shoot the missile. I remember the scene that you're talking about. He ripped it off and he threw it behind him.
So he could. So
that's That strength feat is nowhere near Frankie's abilities or
At all.
Brian ripped off the. So at any point did Frankie touch a tank? Brian's the one with the tank.
Yeah, Brian
Yeah.
Fury is
Okay.
the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian,
Frankie is a tank. Frankie can turn into a tank that's 10 times more durable than just that American tank that he pulled over, that Soviet tank, whatever the fuck it was.
yeah, it's a Mitsubishi by Zatsu tank. It's a more durable than
Literally?
American tank.
Is he literally a tank or figuratively a tank?
No, like he can literally be a tank if he wants.
He
Like,
can make himself a tank. He can transform into a tank.
So he's like a robot Wonder Twin.
Okay, so
he can, yeah.
In a random show.
So Vicky, just so you know, in Annihilation's a little different than War. So in Annihilation, they have to keep it real with the information. With the information that they give, they have to keep it real. All among us must talk about the pros and cons of both.
Now Frankie has two weaknesses, bro. He has like his back is one of his weaknesses, which he protects very well. And the secondly is cola. He has to have like Dr. Pepper and shit like that. If he gets Dr. Pepper, the nigga amps up like 100 times. He goes crazy. I don't think Brian Fury is smart enough. Brian Fury's not a thinker. He's a rager.
No, Brian Fury. Hold on, Brian Fury is gonna sneak up behind him. That's his superpower. He's sneaky, and he gonna punch him right in the back.
Frankie's
so that's not gonna do it.
One
at a time.
That's not going to do anything to him. Frankie has been slammed on his back from a high enough level of that would kill a regular human. He's been slammed on his back and still got up and fought. So
but Brian Fury's not a human though. He's gonna punch him right in his back. He's gonna be drinking this cola.
One at a time, brother.
I got interrupted. That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
So from a high enough level, even if Brian Fury is still punching him, that impact should have killed a regular human. So he can take that punch. And Frankie is an expert in combat and close combat and long range combat.
So is Brian Fury, and he doesn't yell pervert when he transforms. Go ahead, Dre.
That's neither here nor there.
So
that is a lot. That has a lot to do with it, though. If he's badass,
I got a question though. I want to ask a question.
And that's the end of every.
Hold on.
Because Bobby said he's gonna get behind him and punch him in his back. Now, as far as speed feats,
got 2 minutes.
Yeah, what kind of speed feats did we see from Brian Fury to say that he's going to be able to shadow step behind Frankie when Frankie is damn near infinitely faster than this man? So how is he going to even get behind him to even expose his weak spot in the first place?
Listen, all I know is when Brian Fury beats people up, they show him, they pan over to him, they show him punching him in the head at the end of every.
So you're not answering my question, then?
No, Brian Fury has never won the Tekken either. Okay. So take it as that. He's a loser.
So yeah, let the record be shown that he didn't even answer my question.
No. Brian doesn't care about sidestepping anything. He just walks through damage.
And then he's actually
extremely durable.
Frankie can shoot a laser.
He has the ultimate super villain.
He walked through that shit, to be honest.
I don't think he can walk through a laser. I've seen him walk through missiles, but lasers hit totally different. First, for one, like lasers are typically light speed. I don't even think he'd be able to dodge that bitch if he wants to. And Frankie can actually dodge a laser. He has light speed reactions.
Is there anything you want to know, Vicky, about these particular people?
I'm learning a lot about Frankie.
Okay.
The most of Brian.
Yeah, from the 2 One Piece heads.
I can tell.
Don't interrupt Vicky.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, nigga, shame on you.
Go ahead, Vicky.
I know he can rip off a tank and throw it. He can't transform. He's sneaky and will hit you in the back. He's an expert in combat, but doesn't need to sidestep. He'll walk through missiles, but not lasers. You
got the gist of him.
Fire.
Yeah, also, let it be known,
Vicky. He said that he won't walk through lasers because we don't actually know that.
Okay. Let it be known, Vicky. He's been in the Tekken tournament for so many years and has never won. So he's a loser.
but he doesn't need Dr. Pepper to power up. He can actually activate that instantly if he wants to.
Okay, now Vicky, this is an actual fact. Depending on how he behaves is what he drinks. So if you wine splashed him in his face, you probably could beat his ass.
That's not true. See, he just gave false information. False information.
I said probably. I said
no,
probably.
That's not even true. So he keeps the cola. He keeps the cola in his body. He keeps the cola. He keeps 3 colas in his body that powers him up.
I will say.
Hold on. That's a lie that I call cap card. Can I get this through Vicky on this cap card real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. So it is a fact that he changes depending on the things that he drinks. Is that true or not?
That is true. They gave him some tea and he turned British.
And then he was calm hey, for real. He was calm at one point. So that could be used to Brian's advantage.
But no, he was still scrapping. So I don't want you to
he can handle some yak and it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
But don't take that out of context. Just because they gave him tea and he turned British, he didn't turn soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still miles above Brian Fury, even if he drinks tea and not cola. You know what I'm saying? He's still a robot. He still have access to
times is up. Anybody want to say something else? Times is up. We're about to make a decision.
Yeah, I say time's up and still say more.
It's time's up right now.
Okay, yeah, I do want to expand on Brian some more because they was talking about Frankie this whole time. So Brian stays.
You got 15 seconds, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, Brian stays in the middle of combat. Even when he's not in a Zaibatsu, he's in war because in the world of Tekken, there's always war. So he's always fighting. And his strength feats go past the whole tank because that beam, that building, that metal building beam that holds buildings together that he always carries around, he threw that shit with one arm.
That's it.
Hit my mouth and destroyed a better jet.
That's it.
I'm finishing my point. I'm finishing my point. That was it.
He said he was still beam.
I was finishing what I was saying.
Hey, hold up.
Vicky throwing the sign up. Throwing the sign up.
Yeah.
Now stop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Vicky, that they act
Vicky,
like this.
it's on you, Vicky. And I want to tell you why you made your decision. Go ahead.
Okay. So if I had to choose between Brian or Frankie as far as who's the most badass robot, I am going to say the reason why it would not be Frankie is because he seems a little volatile and unpredictable, whereas my arguments for Brian all seem to be rather consistent. So I would say Frankie, I'm a little worried that he can be so influenced by whatever he drinks and the fact that his backside is his weakness. Also, tea will turn him British, and British don't have very flavorful food. So I think I'm gonna go with Brian.
Sorry about the laughter, Vicky. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go with Brian.
Brian moving forward. Next match. Let's run it. Who's the next match?
Hold on, real quick.
See, you should have used my shit. Look at you. Hey, next match. Yeah, we got Robocop versus the T800.
That's a good strat. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go. I think it's a wash.
Why you think that?
Because Robocop is mechanical than a motherfucker. It's like he's walking with 30,000 pounds on him. Yet the T800 doesn't move that way. He moves like he's comfortable in his heavy ass body. So that's when we come to speed. He moved out the way of a truck. That's it. When it comes to Norman, it's an idiot. Hey, so that's why I think speed-wise, T800 got that easily, hands down. As far as bullets, I feel like he takes better bullets than RoboCop does. I seen RoboCop fall off of a car hitting him. T800 keeps coming after something like that.
Yeah, I seen RoboCop get dismantled, like literally whip the wires out there. You know how they be like, "Which wire are we gonna cut? We're gonna cut the blue wire." They cut the red one on his ass and shut his ass down. I'm not even gonna lie to
okay. Oh, you got him out of here. Are we? Do we have are we making this easy on Vicky? We got a clear consensus.
Yeah, I think T800 is gonna fuck RoboCop off.
Yeah, I say T800.
I would think so too, because doesn't RoboCop also have like a human element to itself
Yes,
that T800 doesn't? So that'd be like a weakness. Okay, all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving forward, let's get to the next one.
And his hardware is out of date compared to this.
Now I wonder if the newer movie one would have got him. He was kind of a dog. So
that would have been
okay. Makoto Kusanagi and Inyashiki.
I actually like this match.
So we gotta actually give her a little context on these two. So Inuyashiki is an old dude that got hit by drunk hit by some aliens. And
wait, which one?
So Inuyashiki.
The one on the bottom.
He was in the park, and some drunk aliens hit him with their spaceship and killed him. And so they brought him back to life as a a complete robot, like from head to toe.
Hold on, real quick. You missing something. So when they reassembled them, the only thing they had to use were weapons parts from whatever their civilization is. So when they brought them back together, all it is he's a living weapon.
Living weapon.
Is that
absolutely.
fair?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's an old dude that's made of weapons.
Yeah.
Yes.
The aliens only had battle gear. Yeah.
Yeah, weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
Makoto
he's basically completely robotic. There was like
Makoto-
nothing human left of him.
got a nice fade, and
Got a nice fade.
and
That's so biased.
she's strong as hell. Died and came back as a cyborg. Bobby, would you want to take this, Mr. Expert, Ghost in the Shell?
Oh no, so basically she's like a top secret operative. She's like a CIA black ops kind of operative. She has
Robotic.
she has state of the art like a cybernetic body, espionage, expert sniper, expert hand to hand combatant. She's the one
Who running with this one? Who taking this
Yeah,
one?
which none of that shit's gonna fuck with Inuyashiki.
Yeah, I
we're
was gonna say
talking about
Inuyashiki.
we're talking about alien tech versus just future human tech.
Yeah.
I think the alien tech got it. I've never seen her fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Inuyashiki like opens up like he damn near got a repulsor beam, like damn near. You know what I'm saying? So
that shoots
probably-
numerous beams.
He
Actually,
could probably he could probably make
He's
her
built for
go somewhere.
he's built for war. He's built for
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
Like
and him and old boy was damn near destroying the city, sitting there scrapping it out in the air.
yeah,
So, Vicky-
Makoto
Vicky.
doesn't have that power.
Based on what you heard, who would you push forward?
So, well, here's my question: are we looking at like brute force? Or are we looking at like strategic?
Well, not
Sneakery.
necessarily. Yeah,
What-
I
what
guess
would
we
you-
can include
What
that.
would you want to know about the major? What would
Is the
The major is Makoto.
Makoto.
Yeah.
Is that the character that Scarlett Johansson played?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
In that movie,
Right.
she was a lot more badassery.
Okay. So I guess my question is, could Makoto take on Inuyashiki? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Inuyashiki. Yeah, Inuyashiki.
Inuyashiki.
Yash.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she could not.
I think that she probably could with prep. Like if she had intel on him, you know what I'm saying, and she did her
Yeah.
homework and shit like that, I think she could figure out how to fuck him off.
Real
But-
quick. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, does she have access to like weapons outside of herself? Like, could she
Yes.
trap him
Yes.
with other things? Okay.
But
Yes,
not like him though. She does have access to weapons. but
She
nothing like
could
his
go
weapons.
find the nukes. She could go
Yeah.
find the nukes.
Yeah,
But-
so hold on. She could go find the nukes, but he has access to every piece of technology and interface on the planet. So he
Okay.
so
yeah,
he-
I would think it's him.
Yeah. Moving
I
forward.
would say this though: if Makoto and Inuyashiki ran into each other on the streets, and Makoto saw him as a threat, because Inuyashiki is a pacifist. He's not going to go to war right away.
That's true.
that's true.
So
That's
if,
true.
if they met on the
Oh.
street and started scrapping, would Makoto actually fuck him up?
Hey, so
Yeah.
so
Or
hold
maybe
on,
would
hold on. So Inuyashiki, his family don't give a fuck about him, so he ran away from home. That's why he was in the park and got hit by the aliens. That's a fact.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a real bitch. That's
Wait,
probably something you
he's
should probably
like a
know.
senior citizen, and the family didn't care
Yeah,
about
very.
him?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Actually, he's like 53 years old, but he looks like he's about 99.
yeah,
So-
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's not
The
99.
only Asian that didn't age well.
Oh no, the dog cared about him. The dog was
okay.
down with him. The dog down with him.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. When Makoto and them met in the street, and he was like, "Who you?" And she started whooping
Yeah.
on his ass. Would he?
Makoto definitely has a killer instinct, whereas like they say, Inuyashiki's a pacifist. But I don't think even if Major, y'all got me calling her Makoto, even if the Major tried to like kill him, how could she hurt him? She would try, you know what I'm saying? She would try her best, but what can she do to really hurt him?
He's also bulletproof, Vicky. Just so you know.
Oh,
But
well.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and what you got on this?
Well, I would think story-wise, it would be much more interesting if Makoto came up on top. But I think if we were to put them in a ring and they were both prepared to go at each other, then I would say it's the older gentleman. will probably come out on top.
So just so you know, Inyashiki was in the park with another dude, and they both struck both of them. And so the younger dude is trying to destroy the world, which the older guy wants to save it. He's a good dude. He goes around. Oh, he also can heal people.
No, you know what? I think
He
it
can heal people of their sickness. Like if a person has cancer, he touches them, and they'll be healed of their.
Actually, go watch it, Vicky. Go watch the series, and then it's pretty.
Yeah,
But we got to let her know what's up right now because he can do that, and that's a badassery. That is a thing right there.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the series called?
Inyashiki. It's spelled exactly like that.
Yeah,
right
it's his actual name. Yep.
Okay, the name is okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead to the next one. Push them forward, and then we on the next one.
Next round, Mega Man versus
Raiden. Okay, so Raiden is for a ninja robot from Metal Gear Solid game series. Mega Man is also from the game. Oh, I just realized that happened. You see that? These are all about random, out of a hat. That happened. Yeah. So
they're both from games.
So yeah, let's get it. Raiden is crazy.
I got a few speed feats. Mega Man actually he can travel intergalactically. He can turn himself into a beam and travel intergalactically within a matter of seconds. I think they say he traveled the universe in less than a minute, and that's when he was racing Quickman in I want to say Mega Man 5. So speed wise, he can't be matched. Raiden won't even be able to see him.
So Vicky, one of the rules is I'm about to call a cap card, and he has to show me that feat.
Okay.
Cap card.
I'm gonna bring it up.
While we talking, he has to show. He's supposed to have it ready if he was going to use something like that. Because
about to say that, man.
It's in the game.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just gonna pull it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. So Raiden on one hand can cut on an anatomic level. Anything he cuts, he doesn't miss. That is the rule of his character. That sword that he got right there, and his ability to swing. He also picked up Dre, how big would you say the mech suits are in the Metal
Gears?
Yeah, the mech suits. How the big I forgot what they're called.
Like two stories, huh?
No, how
they're
heavy
actually called Metal Gears. They are
the Metal Gear.
Gears.
Yeah, the Metal Gear armor.
About 2 stories, like
about like 90. Would you say 90 ton? 90 ton.
Okay, so I'm just
solid metal.
This.
Solid metal, 2 stories.
Yeah, it's about 2 stories.
Okay.
2 stories. Yeah,
that gives him the strength over Mega Man right there, because Mega Man's not that strong, nor does he have an ability to not miss with the sword.
Okay.
What can Mega Man do outside of traveling intergalactically?
Okay, so I just put that in the chat right there.
Pull it up, Dre.
To see. Boom, I'm gonna read it. Mega Man can move interplanetary distances.
No. You have to show the feat, sir. You have to show it.
But this is it. This is actual source material. So regardless if I can't go find the feat, because the feat is in a video game.
So you got to find that feat. You got to find that feat.
Hey, that's is evidence. Source material.
Hey, Judge, he's not showing evidence. Well, okay, hold on. Let's ask. That's why she's here. Let's ask the judge. Is that evidence, Judge?
Yeah, pulling source. So can I explain what it is really quick?
Hey, you kind of messed up on that, Santo.
So this is just pulling source material from all of the games, all of the feats and abilities that he actually did, and it's explaining them. So when I click on this link, it's taking me to the actual video game feat that he did, but it's written. So when I click on this, this is Mega Man Battle versus Battle Wiki. So this is telling me everything that Mega Man can do. It says teleportation. I go and click on teleportation, and it tells me exactly which game he did it in and which feat it is.
But it also says non-combat applicable, because he doesn't do that in a fight. He just teleports to his next.
I understand that it says.
Hold on. I want to see if that evidence is going to be let in.
Hold on. Let me just retort that.
Hey, hold on. The judge got to go, man. The judge.
He just hit me in my stomach. I can't respond real quick.
Wait, hold on. I need to know if you're wasting your time or not. Sorry, Judge. Go ahead. Proceed.
I'm all for looking at wikis, but I'm currently not convinced by the teleportation power as a means to show strength. If it just tells me he can run away from a fight, so I'm curious to know
Absolutely.
what he can do to beat somebody in a fight.
Okay, absolutely. I agree, but that was just the speed feat that he tried to call Cap Card on, so I had to prove that Mega Man's actually done it.
Vicky, you
Now-
letting that in? I just want to know. You letting that in? That's
You
good?
can- yeah.
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Okay. Now, as far as what Mega Man can actually do, he has something called magnet missile and dive missiles. So what these missiles are, they're basically damn near nukes. And anything that's metal, cyber, electronic, robot, it's gonna seek and destroy you. It doesn't matter where you go, where you try to hide, they're gonna seek and destroy you. Mega Man can also
3 minutes.
integrate whatever system that you have. If you're a robot or if you're a cyborg, his tech can integrate whatever you have and he can use it against you. So if Raiden has a move that he can't miss, Mega Man's system can integrate that into his system, and now Mega Man can't miss. But Mega Man has projectiles that's way more destructive than Raiden. So if Mega Man can't miss, it's more destructive.
Can I ask a question about that? Does Mega Man have to defeat his opponent to get that attack, or no?
No, Mega Man
Okay.
has to defeat
I know in the
his
games it
opponents.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's different. Mega Man
Okay.
has to defeat his opponents in order to gain their abilities. So I knew
Okay.
someone was going to bring that up. So we're
Yeah.
talking, so now we're talking actual
Hey, Dre, bring
abilities,
Vicky up.
like
top.
fire.
Yeah, bring
for
her in.
example.
Yeah, put me down here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're talking actual abilities like fire, for example. Fire is not anything that can be copied by tech. But if Mega Man beats you, he can absorb your ability, but now he can use fire. So you were right for bringing that up, but it's a difference between tech and actual abilities. His tech
that's
doesn't
what
allow
I'm
him to move fast. But if he beats someone who moves fast with his tech, now he can move fast. With
Now
his
he's
tech.
not now with Raiden, he's not a. I mean, with Mega Man, he's not a combat expert. Raiden is. Raiden's a combat expert, and he doesn't miss with his sword. Can cut at an atomic level.
I will say, Mega Man has.
He's not. Go ahead.
Mega Man has fought Zero, who is an expert in combat.
That's actual cap. Mega Man has actually saved the universe countless times. So he is right. Mega Man was made to be a service. He was made to be a service robot. That was his original purpose. But since he was made to be a service robot, he's since then defeated intergalactic level threats that are way more dangerous than Raiden. And not only that, he absorbed their abilities, and he's solar powered. The nigga, he's solar powered. So as much sun as he's soaking up, he's like Superman. You really can't beat him. He has 3 summons. He has a dog named Rush that he can summon him. It's like a capsule pill. Rush turns into any vehicle that he wants, whether it's going to be artillery. He has it's Rush. Actually written this down.
Eddie, sister.
Yeah, he has Rush, Eddie, Beat, and Tango. These are 3 combat or 4 combat robots that he keep on him at all times. He has a shield that's going to deflect anything physical or anything elemental. The nigga Mega Man cannot be
30
touched,
seconds,
especially by somebody like Ninja Raiden. He won't even be able to reach him because Mega Man's infinitely faster than him. And if he does catch him, how is he going to break past his shield?
I got a question. Santo. So Raiden,
15 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, Raiden
He says art alone.
Raiden is a like a spec ops shadow warrior kind of character. Who has Mega Man actually fought that has that kind of experience?
None. He hasn't fought any that has that kind of experience.
That's Capricorn. So now we're talking.
Well, time's up. We need to go to Vicky and see if she wants anything else. She wants to hear about anybody.
I do have. Okay, so right now I'm pretty impressed with Mega Man. I always love an underdog. He started out as a service robot, and now he's integrating other robots' capabilities. He has a dog, so I love dogs. That's pretty great. And Raiden, all I've got is that he's a ninja. He can hide. I'm guessing that's what a Shadow Warrior can do, and he can cut things. So my one question is, if Mega Man threw every single missile he had at Raiden, could Raiden just like cut them all up?
Absolutely
not.
Okay, that's
absolutely
that.
not.
He would
because Mega Man. You have to remember, Mega Man, she's shooting more than just artillery. Mega Man is
He has
shooting
a plasma blast. Yeah, you're right.
and he's shooting more. I wasn't even talking about plasma blast, bro. But he does have that. Now he's shooting solar. He's shooting solar blast, solar bombs. You can't slice through a fucking solar bomb. Like, you know what I'm saying? So on top of
Is his speed
artillery,
feats? Is his speed combat with Raiden's speed? Because he can easily come
Yes,
chop them
he's
hands
faster.
off. He can chop
So-
them hands off.
he can't. So the nigga Mega Man beat Quick Man. Quick Man in the game is a nigga who races around the universe in less than a minute, bro. You can Quick Man in his feats. Mega
That's
Man
quick
used-
running. Is he quick at fighting?
So listen to what I'm telling you. Quick Man, a nigga whose speed is intergalactic, Mega Man used his AI to predict where the nigga was gonna be after a time stop, killed him, stole his ability, and now Mega Man can move infinitely fast, bro. How
So-
is
Okay,
Raiden?
let's go to Vicky.
I,
We go to
looked
Vicky.
it, I looked it up real quick. Vicky, speed, Quick Man speed is around 4 times the speed of light.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So I just read that
Hey,
off.
some raindrops was falling from the air, and he moved past them. That actually
just
happened in the
saying.
game.
I'm just
So
saying,
how fast is that though to not be touched by rain?
it's not 4 times the speed of light.
Hey,
Can
hey,
he
he
turn
moves
time
at the
back?
speed of light.
Can he play
No,
with
that's
time like the
Quick
Flash?
Man's weakness is time stoppers.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's the only thing weakness. That's crazy.
Well,
I
I
think Raiden's a time stopper. Oh, I'm sorry, Vicky. Go ahead.
No, I think I have a decision. Just because Mega Man sounds pretty impressive and interesting, I'm gonna go with Mega Man.
Okay, yeah.
Get ready to fuck out of here.
All right, next match, man. Hurry up, man. Come on, man. Next match. Now this match is gonna be a group. It's gonna be a group thing. You know what I'm saying? It should be. That was the last one, right?
Nope.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
yeah. Okay. Quick, let's
Oh
do
my
this in like
God.
3 minutes. Let's do 3 minutes on this.
Well,
Pow.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. Alita. Just
Alita. I got a leader.
Yeah.
I got a leader. Everybody got a leader. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Move her over.
I don't know how Sonny got in this.
Yeah, that's crazy because Alita is gonna fuck Sonny off. Like real talk.
Because we just needed robot.
Hey man, you sound like a robot.
Well, like a yeah,
I know,
you a
right?
robot?
Okay, so Vicky,
Next picture's gonna be Dre.
we gonna jump between Alita, Mega Man, and who's else is the top? The T800 and Brian
Oh.
and Yashki. So those are the five right here.
Yeah.
Let's hey fellas, to make this easier, let's eliminate 2 right now. Among us, we can be gentlemen and eliminate 2 right now. Let's do it.
Brian Fury.
Brian Fury and
And the T800,
Major.
man.
No, the T800.
No, I think I think
Oh.
T800 and Brian Fury might have to be gone.
No, I think Brian Fury
Yeah,
would
that's
slap the
fair.
shit out of T100, bro.
Majority
Yeah,
rules.
he would.
Come on,
He would slaughter
what
the
we doing?
T800.
I think that's fair.
What we doing?
No,
we got
T800 and
Rocks,
Brian.
Rocks and Santo. Okay, so I guess I gotta make the last one. As far as damn.
Hey,
Gotta get-
man, he is gonna punch the shit out of him, bro.
Hey,
That's
so
what
T800 gone. T800 gone. Okay,
I
T800
just wanna
gone.
let
It's tough between Alita and Brian.
Okay, so now let's talk about that. Alita and Brian. We going heads up. What's up? Alita and Brian.
I think
Alita.
Brian
Alita-
can't beat humans in a Tekken match. So
Yeah.
that's that. I've
He
seen
slaughtered
Brian lose to
Tekken is
And the
not full
Tekken?
of humans. Anybody who's human in Tekken cannot touch Brian. That's
Rain?
actually been shown.
And he
How
scrapped
are they?
Yoshimitsu.
Power Rank can't do
Yoshimitsu.
nothing to Brian, nigga. What?
Yes, you can.
Hey, that's
Yoshimitsu is actually a
How-
ninja robot, damn near like Raiden.
How Rang?
And
His-
they were
his
the main
rival
ones.
is-
to
Hold on,
scrap.
one at a time. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dre.
Yeah, his rivals, Jin doesn't use devil
Hey,
form
yo,
on Huarang.
what's up, my
He stays
boy,
in
D?
human form for just the hell of it. Like
Hey, yo.
Huarang would never touch Jin if he really wanted that. He does that shit
Okay.
just for fun. Like, oh,
Answer me
this
this
little human bitch. Let me play around with him.
Hey, no,
Answer me this
I'll
question.
try to
think
use
that's
him.
cap.
I
That's
think
cap.
Alita will beat his motherfucking ass. What are you talking about?
I
I
don't
think so,
even
too.
think Alita needs to put the hands on that man to kill him, bro. Like Alita is so much of a operative nigga. She's so smart on the battlefield. Brian's a rager. He's not going to be able to get close to her without catching all kind of artilleries. Like, you
But
know what I'm
this is
saying?
the thing, though.
Bombs, bullets, missiles.
But see,
No, Brian.
that's
no,
a misconception because he is crazy on the battlefield, but he's not a rager. He actually is smart. He is an ex-cop. He is an ex-operative. So he does have intelligence on the battlefield.
Has
yeah,
He
has
would-
yeah.
he
I
ever-
know.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hey,
Hold on. Vicky, is there anything you want to hear from some about somebody out of those two that they're talking
hold
about?
on.
We're talking about the Terminator
No,
No,
and
the
Alita
T800's
and Brian.
gone.
Yeah.
Alita
oh, okay.
and Brian.
Between Alita, I don't know anything about Alita.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. So she's part of a program that so she's basically like 400 or 500 years old. Basically, she's part of a group of like super sophisticated robots called the Berserkers. So she has over 100 years worth of the fighting experience. I don't doubt. You know, I love Brian, but I don't think he has enough to even scratch what Alita can do.
The surface.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. I like him.
Let's keep it
but
100.
She has an infinite engine, meaning she doesn't
Yeah.
get tired at all.
Doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't.
Does she have certain like a special move?
That she yells.
She has plasma blasts that come from her fingers, like a very strong plasma
Sounds
blast
like
that she
a
can
power.
cut or blow things up. And I feel like she'll blow Brian's ass off. It'll be an ass in the field.
And so, does Brian have the ability to shoot things? I just have it that he's a really good
No.
fighter.
No, he does not.
He's technically not a good fighter. He's never won the Tekken.
Hey,
Just wanna
Hey, he got
put that out there.
he got some
Oh, so
good
bad.
combos. He got some pretty good combos in the game.
In the
What
game,
about-
He doesn't have artillery built into his body, but he can power up his body when he wants to. But that motherfucker just carries around like chain guns and rocket launchers in each hand.
Go ahead, Vic.
So, what about the argument that Brian will walk through missiles but not lasers? So, could he walk through Alita's? What's plasma? Is that laser?
I think that plasma
yeah,
is
the
like extremely like a different force than like a laser.
I see you,
Like,
boogeyman, bro. I'm right here with
it can cut things right in half.
Okay. Well, then I'll say Alita.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alita.
Because if Brian
Okay.
can't walk through lasers,
you. Yeah, he damn sure can't walk through plasma.
Yeah,
my
okay.
assumption.
So we got
We're the
Alita.
scientists here.
We got Alita and Yashiki and Mega Man. Let's
And
move
Mega
them three forward. And this is gonna be the last round. So we got to pick out of one of these three.
Okay.
In Yashiki, Mega Man, and Alita. Now Mega Man and Yashiki, that's a good little matchup.
That is a good. That's a very good matchup.
Yeah. It will.
Okay, so
yeah.
as far as we know, Vicky, based off of the series is begin and ended, he cannot be destroyed in Yashiki, the old dude.
Okay, can't be destroyed. Okay.
Fellas, is that fair
No.
to say?
Yeah, no.
I would-
Yeah.
I would argue that he can't be destroyed by any human tech, but he can be destroyed by Hero, which was also somebody who was using tech that was the same tech as his. So I wouldn't
Okay.
argue that he can't be destroyed, but he can be destroyed by humans. And what the fuck we got now? Here,
Okay,
what
but
they
hold
was
on.
trying to
I'm gonna ask you a
Yeah,
question real
I
quick.
was gonna
Go
ask a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
With Inuyashiki, since he is trying to save the world, would it be fair to say if Mega Man or Alita was trying to stop him from, maybe doing something bad, would he let them kill him?
I think that he does have.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me get mine off real quick because he kind of interrupted me.
You let me go.
Hold on.
You said go ahead.
So
That's not interrupting. This is
hold on real.
Just want to show you the difference. Sorry about that, Vic.
Come on. Hey, so in Yashiki, he can be destroyed by his own tech. Now, I would ask Santo, were you trying to say that Mega Man has similar tech to what they have? So Hero is the bad guy of the series.
Yeah, I was gonna say superior tech, right? Now Inuyashiki. Now here's a line that splits them. Inuyashiki is very emotional, even as a robot. When he had all this tech and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's still very emotional, easily influenced, timid. Mega Man doesn't have those problems. You know what I'm saying? If Mega Man sees you as a threat, the object is to just get rid of you and move the fuck on. Like, you know, so he's not troubled or he's not burdened by those human emotions that Inuyashiki has. His granddaughter cussing him out and him being kicked out on birthday parties and shit, and nobody calling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mega Man.
His parents. So his kids, Vicky was like, yeah, since you can't find buy us a phone, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know
oh yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah,
That's
Mega Man.
not badass at all.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mega Man would never go for anything like that.
Hey, I'll say this. So Rocks, to answer your question, if it were up to Alita saying like, hey, I need you to sacrifice yourself, I think he would sacrifice himself. He would let them do whatever. I believe that. But see,
he's so much of a passive.
Yeah.
That, not to cut you off, but I really want to say this. He's so much of a passive, and Mega Man's AI is so advanced, it's gonna take advantage of all that human emotion. That's where I was going with that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take advantage of that. If Mega Man makes him believe that, bro, this world is gonna be better off without you, and he's so easily influenced, my nigga Inuyashiki's just gonna give up the fight.
Does Alita have anything to combat with those two though?
Oh, hold on. Let me get this out.
Does Alita? Oh, hold on. Can you answer the question? Does Alita have anything to combat with those two?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I mean,
I feel Alita and Inuyashiki similar in that they're just mostly fighting machines.
In a way, because so Vicky, the thing
but hold on. But one thing I didn't mention, I'm so sorry, Bobby.
That's
my bad. One thing I didn't mention about Inuyashiki.
That's terrible.
Hold on, my bad.
How about you let Bobby go and then you go after him?
Inuyashiki, they still have their feelings and how they are in real life doesn't dictate how he is as a fighting machine. You see what I'm saying?
So, but this is the thing, though. This is the thing. So even like hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, they render Inuyashiki unconscious. As soon as he becomes unconscious, so he has like an alternate program. Once the alternate program activates, he kills anybody and everybody who's a threat. So that's the problem.
I was actually going to bring that up too.
You can knock him out.
Would he do that though? Would he do that?
No, he wouldn't do it. But the programming would though.
Yeah.
But the programming is automatic. He doesn't control that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but this is the thing. Even if that happens, now I give you that. Alita doesn't have the ability to destroy Inuyashiki. Even if he was to sacrifice himself, Alita can't do it, but Mega Man can. So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have the destructive ability to actually destroy Inuyashiki. She can outsmart him and do all of that, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna, she's infinite and she can't destroy him. So they're just gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? Mega Man can actually destroy.
Let's go to Vicky. Vicky, it's on you.
Could he?
I
don't know. Hold on. Go ahead.
Can Mega Man just absorb Inuyashiki's abilities and just take him out with it?
He's see, that's the thing. I'm glad you said that. Inuyashiki is a program. Mega Man, it's not an ability or a power that he's using. Mega Man can also copy that. So, and that's why I say he's not only going to match his tech, but it's superior. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree with that, but he has to beat him. And then he has to get the little coin, and then you got to insert the coin. Then he gets.
Well, can it be argued that Mega Man can just shut him down, since Mega Man can integrate any actual computer system into his system?
It's on Vicky. Yeah, she's asking the questions here. She's asking the questions here. It's on Vicky.
I'm sorry, Bobby. He's doing this to you today.
Yo, these niggas is wilding.
Go ahead, Vicky.
At this point, I kind of have a favorite. Remember, I have very limited. First of all, when did Mega Man first come out?
Like 1993. 1993?
No,
I'm thinking of the animated series. My bad.
88.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's early Capcom.
I'm gonna say 83.
Yeah,
he was all pixelated when he first came out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's like Nintendo.
So they like the same age looking.
Mega Man doesn't age.
Okay.
87.
And 87. And then when did I'm guessing Inuyashiki's an anime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Alita's an anime or a video game?
Yes.
And a manga. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all the questions I have now. I didn't know if you wanted me to say an answer.
It's on who you thought.
Can I say one more thing?
If Vicky allows it.
Oh, yes,
Can I say?
I will have it.
Okay, so Mega Man has something OP that's called the Mirror Buster, right?
Mhm.
So it's basically a shield that rotates around him at all times, and it's gonna deflect any projectile, any elemental attack, any of that. It's gonna deflect it back at you. Even though he's shooting missiles and shit, Mega Buster will deflect all of that back to him, and his own tech can destroy him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not something he can have all the time, though.
But he can use it. It's not a passive.
Hey, Vicky is about to make a decision.
Okay. I have come to a decision simply because this character has a lot of traits that allow him to be able to deflect a lot of the and project a lot of the things that may get thrown at him. But most importantly, he has a dog. So I'm gonna go with Mega Man.
Shout out to my boy Rush. Shout out to my boy Rush, boy.
Hey, Vicky, so just so you know, we all had a horse in the race. We wasn't going to say nothing. And that was Santos right there. So mine was Raiden, and y'all threw him out in the first round. But,
sorry.
I lost because I had a speedo on.
And you said pervert when you changed.
Hey, I was really worried about Frankie and Inuyashiki. I thought that's who it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Frankie Mega Man.
I was worried about Frankie too.
I thought it was more on like power, not him just being cooler. Because if that was the case, I'd have said more cool feats.
Take this down. I want to ask Vicky a question. Have you seen Black Mirror season 6?
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Okay, and what do you think of them?
I found the first one to be interesting and kind of mind twisting. It wasn't going in the direction that I thought it would go. Are we allowed to talk spoilers?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Okay. So at first it kind of felt a little Groundhog's Day when they kind of just every day following up, seeing her own life on the show. But then I think when they started to explore it with Michael Cera's character, when they kind of revealed that you're actually the fictional character, I was like, yeah, that's so Black Mirror. I liked that. I thought that was really fun. The second one was, I didn't finish it, but I think it was late and I got tired. But that one, I think what's interesting is the exploitation of someone's like traumatic life experience for the sake of like entertainment. So I thought that was like a really interesting observation. But what did you guys think?
Okay, so the first one, what was it? Everybody Hates Joan.
My heart beating so fast.
Joan is awful. Joan is awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I will say is that I'm not, and you know what? You just changed my mind, Vicky, what you just said about that second episode, because I was on the fence about that, but what you just said, like it is Black Mirror-ish, because for me, at watching the whole season, I felt like it wasn't Black Mirror. So I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think Black Mirror has programmed itself to be? Like, what type of show is it? What would you say it is?
Speculative. It's very sci-fi speculative fiction, and usually when I watch a Black Mirror episode, I expect it to have some removal of reality. Like the episode where the 2 women were they were in like the afterlife or whatever it was, and they go to different decades. Yeah. That one, and then I think the one where the really scary one, which is like social media points determine where you are, class-wise. And then the other one where they are in the one where they kind of harken back to Star Trek, where you're inside a video game.
That one was cool.
Yeah, that one's really good. And then the one that was really freaky was the museum where they had people's souls trapped in, and that museum guy would watch them get tortured over and over. So to me, I always expect there to be some sort of departure from reality. The one guy who tested out a video game, and
that was also fire.
The ending where he ends up not escaping, right? So I expect something that doesn't have its feet firmly on the ground. I expect something that kind of removes you from the real world a little bit. And so the second one, I will say, like, I was like, this seems a lot more like
suspense. I can just go read a suspense book for that. Like that's not. It's not. I'm so disappointed in this shit. You know, the first episode Joan is Awful was terrible. The only good
I didn't think
part,
it was terrible.
it was absolute dog shit. But the only
The
good
ending
part,
messed it up. I don't think
yeah,
it was terrible.
the only good part was the part that she pointed out. Well, like when they start talking about Source Joan and Joan on the second floor, and like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that's cool, but it's not cool enough to retcon all this bullshit that I've just watched. You
Black
know?
Mirror, Drew. Black Mirror season 6.
Yeah.
Hold on, Santo, real quick. You know what freaked me out the most is
ankle bracelets, my nigga. Like they, at the end. So you mean to tell me that she just destroyed a fucking quantum computer? And she got it. She's building a fucking Starbucks, and she's on an ankle bracelet, and fucking Patti LaBelle or whoever the fuck that is comes in, and she's on an ankle bracelet. That's stupid. That's not Black Mirror, bro. It's
You
not.
feel like
I'm
you
confused
okay?
by the ending. I didn't know what the ending meant.
I thought
it meant you can do whatever the fuck you want, and don't have to worry about any consequences.
What's some tropes you've seen in those episodes, Vicky?
Oh gosh. Oh, that's a good question. I would say there's a little bit. Well, the first one's the only one I watched that truly felt speculative and in my realm. The second one was a little bit different genre, but the first one, it was. I think it was like your reality isn't what you expect it to be, like the slow unraveling of reality. There's a little bit of that. Groundhog Day, the feeling of like things just repeating itself over and over. Even though like the day's not repeating, but like a little bit of the strategy or like the plot was repeating. I think we're all in a computer. We're all a simulation. We're all, I think that's kind of the direction it went. I kind of wished that it kind of gave. I kind of got the lesson it was trying to tell, which is we're moving towards a society where we're observing ourselves, and it'd be kind of scary if Netflix acquired the rights to all of our feeds and all that stuff. Like right now, our television sets watch us, right? It's a matter of whether or not we activate those cameras, but they still watch us. Our phones are recording us all the time. So what would happen if Netflix actually had licensing to just start playing those things, So I think that's a really doom and gloom way of looking at it, and I think that's what makes Black Mirror so great because they're warnings. But I kind of wanted to feel a little bit more of that fear, But I think I feel like that first episode though is meant to be kind of like a light intro to get you in it. That's kind of like how the social media one was. I think it was the first episode of that season. So anyway, yeah, that's my.
You want to know what's so frightening about that episode is how jolly it was, but how like frightening it was. The duality between those two. Wait, hold on, real quick, Santo. I want to hear what Bobby was going to say. He got interrupted earlier. You were really frightened by what?
No, what I'm going to do if I really read all the 2 and 3 pages of before you sign some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me think, like, damn, like, it made me think for like half a second, like, damn, like, what if I did sign my life away, and all of a sudden a different version of myself will appear, a variant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made me think for half a second, man. Like,
they weren't even real, bro.
I get that. No, I get that, but think about it though. Like, we're so consumed with media. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many subscriptions you got? Maybe 4 or 5, right?
The whole grip.
I didn't lost some of them. I didn't forgot. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do if, like, for instance, you create your own persona on social media, you put work into it, you're an influencer or whatever, and you have something that really works and people like to tune in and watch you, but what if by just using the social media site, that platform has now the rights to your story, and then they recreate it, and what you've done and put all your work into is now just torn from under you. I always feel like when people want to control things, they control the real estate, right? So I don't know if you heard the story about McDonald's, but the guy who sold the real estate or managed the real estate of McDonald's is the one that eventually took over the company. There's a great movie about it with Michael Keaton.
The founder.
Yes, and so you think about like real estate, what are they called when they're like sharks in real life? Yeah, if you want to control something, control. And right now we're seeing that with social media platforms right now. So I feel like it's such a natural progression to eventually like worm in some language that says whatever you fabricate or create about yourself, we can use that too. And it's not you, it's not yours. You don't own yourself anymore.
I went to go get a massage after seeing that, and I said, wait, hold on, I gotta read these check box here, terms and the conditions, and then I
Mhm.
didn't read it.
That's the
That's
number
what I'm
one
saying.
lie everybody in the world tells. I agree to the terms and conditions. No idea what you
Yeah,
just
Hey, that's what I'm
lied.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, how scary is that though? We do it all the time. Like, I know I'm guilty of it.
it's
You know what
another
I'm saying?
platform. It's another platform for that, bro. Like what I expect from Black Mirror is not that, bro. It's not lackluster. Oh, think about this. What if shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, the first seasons, because I
What
binge
did they
watched
set
them all.
themselves up to be? Then
Yeah, they
what do
set
you
the
think?
bar.
What do
They
you
set
think?
the bar extremely high, bro.
No.
Every
What do you think they set themselves up to be? Like, what do you see that show as? Because I've always seen it as the Twilight Zone and the fear of technology.
I always seen it as like a play on reality and like human emotions. Even like the dating app episode, I found to be really fucking intriguing. And it wasn't about niggas dying, like he wasn't drilling holes in niggas' heads and shit. Even though I enjoyed that too, but Black Mirror set the bar really, really high. Even for somebody like me to be anxious watching every episode, biting my nails. That first episode didn't have me like that. The second one didn't have me like that. The third was actually ass. The fifth was good. The fifth episode was
Don't
good.
talk about it. Don't talk about it. She
I'm
hasn't
not
seen
going
it,
to.
and she's going to be leaving us in a little bit. And
Yes,
we
I'll be
continue.
leaving in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, we gonna stop on the one that you've seen, and I wanna talk about. So you recently posted something on your page, which I thought was very interesting. I want you to touch on it a little bit. The Edgar Allan Poe episode. So who was you talking to? Who was dude? If you want to
That
intro.
was John James Minster,
John
and
James Minster.
he's an author. He was he was on the Resurrections episode as well. He's a horror author,
All right.
and so Poe is his favorite poet, yeah,
Yeah,
or author, writer.
yeah.
I don't know
Because
if
he
he's
only
written a lot
wrote
of
like
it.
short stories though, like essentially.
That
right?
was my understanding of it. Yes, and
Yeah.
so I'm guessing you listened to his takeover about
Yeah.
Poe.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
And
He
you
worked
asked
really
some,
hard on it.
you be asking some like fascinating questions, girl. You be asking some you even in this battle.
Oh,
Like
thanks.
your questions, hey, fire.
Thank you. I
I'm
appreciate
admiring the GOAT, you know what I'm saying?
it. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a great podcast, and I tell anyone that wants to be informed, scared
I
out the
listen to it.
pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
Listen to
just dive
Vicky.
into
Vicky
the
got
why.
it.
Dive
Yeah.
into the
Woo!
why.
Yeah.
Hey,
you
Bobby,
came up
say
with
that again.
Yeah. Diving into the why you why or how you came up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fascinating to me.
Yeah. I call it blunt music. Like it be, so like no, like real talk. So there's a thing like circadian rhythm, right? And I operate best in the morning. Every living thing on the planet has one. It tells you like to wake up in the morning and to go to sleep at night. So also when it's best to eat for you and all that good shit. I operate best in the morning, like the hours between 3 o'clock in the morning and probably 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm at peak, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the Speculative Sandbox and I got my blunt. You know what I'm saying? And that shit it'll really take you on a trip. Like you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I am a smoker myself. Absolutely. That's why
I say like when you got to get in your bag. Like when I listen to that shit, I get in my bag because all of my synapses going crazy, nigga. So I'm like, damn. Like I'm like, what about this and what about that? Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get the work. So like A+ for you for that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I normally if it's nothing that I would have clicked, I would have given the chance if I wouldn't have known the content.
Yeah.
Now I think the content is great. The whole sci-fi, just like the question that I asked you at the con, about artificial intelligence. I don't know if you remember that conversation.
Let's speed that question real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the question?
It doesn't even matter. In a nutshell, I think the podcast is excellent. And keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you'll be excited to hear we revisit artificial intelligence. So new episodes drop this coming Monday. We start with right because it's July. We start with music and storytelling, and then we move on to paranormal investigators. I interviewed an actual paranormal investigator, and it gets quite interesting. He actually saved my manuscript, so I'm really excited about that one. But then I do speak with Neil Holtschulte again about artificial intelligence. We talk about ChatGPT, how it's affecting the writing community. So I think it's fascinating. You guys will love it.
Oh yeah. Thank you
ChatGPT go
for that great
crazy.
content, and thank you for coming on and dealing with us. You're the only one that can deal with us.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you probably get off of cussing. I need these motherfuckers.
Right.
But,
Yeah,
hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. And if you ever decide to bring me back, I love Zelda. So if you have Zelda stuff,
I do
I will
too.
know.
What?
And understand.
I do too. Stop bullshitting.
Do you got the new game?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
what?
not good at it. Tears of the Kingdom, yes.
Should I stop playing with me?
Hey, see now you talking. Now you talking some.
Yeah.
Hey, we can
So
argue
you
some
talking
Zelda
before?
shit. Hey, because the nigga Link go crazy.
Hey, no. You're not about to do that on here.
Hey,
No.
real quick.
Hey, thank you.
Real quick. What's your favorite one? What's your favorite game? Zelda game.
Of all the Ocarina of Time, but that's because that was like the OG for me.
It's hard to compete with that one.
No, for real.
I'm not saying. I mean, quite honestly, there's plenty of other games that have better gameplay, and I really like Breath of the Wild. But to me, that was that first three-dimensional step into like that kind of realm. It was, and I was a kid when it came out, and it changed my perspective on video games. So that one really sticks with me. And what I love about that game is right when I thought it was over, Link ages like 7 years, and suddenly the whole world is destroyed, and I'm like, what?
Right.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
yes.
That's what I really liked about it. It was actually a pretty dark game.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it wasn't all happy and fluffy. Like the stuff was messed up in that
It
game.
looked like it.
I
It
hear
looks
that's
like
quite-
everything's.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Vic.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I hear that Twilight Princess is a lot of people's favorites. I actually got too scared playing that one because it was blurry to me. Like I couldn't see depth very well, and it's freaked me out so much because I didn't feel confident that I stopped playing, and my daughter plays it now instead.
Fire. Hey, you might not want to
Crazy.
say Twilight around Bobby.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Hey, Vicky, it's been an honor. It's been an honor. You got to
Thank you.
come back and settle a debate that we can't figure out on our own again.
Okay.
Please.
Happy to. You guys
Thank
all have
you.
a great time, and tune
All right.
in starting Monday.
right,
I'll talk to you later.
Hey, we'll show do
Enjoy
that.
your
All right.
weekend.
Hey,
Watch straw niggas. Watch straw niggas, man.
hey, you did.
Hey, tell y'all niggas to fuck up, bro. Hey, tell y'all niggas up, bro.
You don't wait until company
Nah, they-
niggas start talking
Hey,
shit.
Right.
Hey, tell y'all
Yeah, they
niggas
let
up,
you-
bro.
They let you talk too much. That shit with him. That
Hey,
shit with him,
you
Papi
said so, don't
Inuyasha. Nah, I don't believe that. They let you talk too much on that one. 'Cause I wasn't with that.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that one either. But I mean,
Hey, that's
he had a dog. He threw that dog out there. Hey,
They
Hey,
pulled
now-
a Marvel on us.
now episode 2, Lock Henry. Man,
It was
hey,
ass.
I got a question for y'all.
Fucking
Okay,
garbage.
so so I'm gonna just go ahead and we're gonna tell real quick what it's about. It's about these dudes that got a chair that they sit in and they can go live in their robot body on the ground, but their body, their real body, is up in space.
I think that was
And
three.
it's these two.
That was three.
Huh?
I think that was three.
Lock.
Lock
Horror.
Henry
Lock
was the-
Henry. Oh yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Lock Henry is about this dude goes back home to visit his mom with his new eyebrowless girlfriend, and
Hey,
They-
Villanueva. She was Villanueva, wasn't she?
they
Wow.
I don't know. I think that was done because I think I seen pictures of her, and she has
got
eyebrows.
eyebrows.
So I don't know. We'll see. So he goes back home. He's white, his girl's black, and she think that his mom is inappropriate with her black comments and stuff. They're doing a documentary, a nature documentary, and old girl don't know, but his dad was a cop in town of a serial killer, and she now wants to do the documentary on his dad and fuck the nature documentary, and the dude's like, no, fuck you, and they get in a little argument, and he finally convinces, yeah, we're gonna do a documentary on your life. And it was fucking terrible because it wasn't Black Mirror. This was like a fucking
wasn't Black
scary
Mirror.
story.
It was like a Dean Koontz book, bro. And
What
I've
the
read
fuck?
a bunch of Dean Koontz, but it's
Hey,
not
hold on,
fucking
man.
Black Mirror, bro. It's like listening to two great albums, nigga. and then getting that third album and like, yo, this shit is mid, nigga.
I did
like-
get that.
you
I
like
did get
Dean
that. I did get that.
You
I
like
do
Dean
like Dean
Koontz?
Koontz. Yeah, I like Dean Koontz a lot.
You
I
see-
think my
you
favorite
ever
one is
read the
like High
Christopher
Velocity.
Okay, because I was
What-
about to
Okay.
fight you on that.
Oh.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Dre, because I know he's a Dean Koontz fan too.
I thought you was trying to say it was bad. I was gonna fight you on that nigga.
No, I
no.
fuck with Koontz.
Dean
Yeah,
Koontz is my
yeah.
I fuck with Koontz
That's
for
my
sure.
Hey, Koontz
I
is one of the
fuck with
best writers ever.
For sure.
Man.
It's
Hey,
crazy that so many niggas
man's
know about
writing-
him.
Yeah.
his writing is so descriptive that even though you don't have pictures in front of you, nigga, you're
You can
playing that
see
movie in your head by
You remember the
reading
one
the
about
book.
the
Like,
mist?
he's cold.
When the mist was in the town and shit. I forgot the name of that book, but I read that one too. When the
The
mist,
Mist.
It was it called the mist?
No.
That's
Stephen
Stephen
King did
King.
the Mist.
That's
Stephen
No,
King.
it was a Dean Koontz one. When
Yeah, so he
that-
stole. So stop talking about this thing. because you
Damn,
stealing
bro.
it.
But it was
that
fire.
Jansen.
it was fire,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey,
the
have
way
y'all
that they
read
was
the
explaining
Christopher
it.
Snow? Have y'all read the Christopher Snow series?
I don't think I
Hey, Locke
that's
and
good.
Henry, what did y'all all think about it?
I thought it was ass.
Okay,
thought it
we
was
know.
good.
You,
I thought it was good.
go ahead, Bobby. Why?
I thought it was good. But you know what? I see what y'all saying. Like, it's as far as it being Black Mirror, because there's an aspect of technology and media that's attached to it. I think what they were trying to do is show you through all those tapes that his fucking nasty ass mom and his crazy ass daddy was doing that even back then that they were trying to use people's pain and suffering.
Really on the
for-
couch sleeping.
I really be sleeping on the couch. I did that today. I took a nap. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how he knows that.
Like a bat,
That's some Black Mirror.
nigga,
Hey,
nigga,
that's
a
some-
horse, nigga, a
You said
horse.
that's some Black Mirror shit.
That's some Black Mirror shit. You know, I'll sleep on the couch today.
Yeah.
Hey, I think it's in the wrong spot. It's not in the right
You
place.
think so? I see
Yeah,
what you're
absolutely.
saying. I don't have a yeah.
It's not.
I
It's,
think
it's
I
not.
thought it was
It's
good.
not Black Mirror. You can
Yeah.
get that shit the fuck up out of here. Like if you would have introduced me to that, it's not Black Mirror. I might have been like, yeah, that shit alright. It's a good
Yeah.
little suspense little thing. But
Did
Black
y'all-
Mirror, nah.
Did y'all read?
Oh,
did
and
y'all
that
like
leaves
Batman?
that leaves me with the episode 4. I think it is. Holy shit! Go ahead, Dre. I mean, Bobby.
Hold on, I got a question. I know XO don't like it. Did that Bandersnatch? Did y'all play that? Did y'all like that?
Yeah, she was ass.
I know.
It's like an interactive Black Mirror episode where you can choose the destination of.
Oh, you know what? I think I tried that shit and didn't fuck
Nah,
with
y'all
it.
ain't like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I
Yeah,
thought it was
sure.
cool.
Yeah, it sounded like AI. Fuck that.
Yeah. Hey, so Beyond the Sea is third episode. Now this is the episode where they sit in a chair and they can visit the robot body while they're up in space.
Yeah.
And I literally could write out how it was going to happen. And
Yeah.
it did feel Black Mirror to me because of the chairs and the space thing. But
Yeah.
I'm going to ask y'all a question. Has everybody seen it? This is
Yeah.
an
Yeah, I've
important
seen it.
question.
Mhm.
What the fuck was that conversation about at the end?
It wouldn't
He
have been.
kicked, he kicked the chair. Okay, so let me just tell y'all. So it's about. So what happens is Jesse Pinkman, the actor that played Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad, and Josh Hartnett are up in space. Josh Hartnett, some dude comes in, some little cult. They try to do the Marilyn Manson thing and kills him and his family.
That was
And
tight.
so, yeah, I was with it up until this point, and then so now he can't go down. That lifeline don't exist anymore. It's that broke machine, and that's the only machine that they got. So he asked. I mean, Jesse Pinkman's wife suggested, "Hey, let the nigga use your shit to kind of because he hella depressed. Let him use your machine to kind of come down and get some air, get up out of there." So he
Let me put
lets
a little
him.
context in there real quick.
Go ahead.
The nigga was about to kill himself. So they manned the 2-man ship. You know what I'm saying? They can only work with 2 niggas. He was about to kill himself. He was about to open the airlock. And he's like, shit, nigga, I need him. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of the deciding factor. Like, let him do this so he don't kill himself so we can continue. So I can save my fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So somebody shooting something over here. I don't know. Anyway,
4th of July is next week. They probably.
okay, that's exactly what I hear. Hey, chill. So what happens is he ends up going down and falling in love with his wife, and he pushes up on her. She denies him, and he don't tell his boy, and he gets back up there. His boy, like, I mean, his wife tells his boy once he come back down, hey man, your boy was trying to do this and all that. Hey, he's depressed and all that. He goes up there, hey, stay away from my fucking wife. She wouldn't even like a nigga like you. And he goes down, he tells him there's something wrong with the machine, go outside, and he goes down, gets on his machine, goes down and kills his wife. And he comes back, lets him in.
And the little boy.
Kills his son and his wife, and then he goes. Jesse Pinkman comes back in, goes into the machine, sees what happened, comes back, and he goes into a room, and he's sitting down at the table, Josh Hartnett, and kicks the chair and sit down. Let's talk. What the fuck was that conversation going to be about?
Hey,
and it just goes off. It just goes off after that.
But you know what though? This is something that I just realized. The cult actually did what they were supposed to do. They actually fulfilled exactly what their whole purpose was. Because so they killed my man, Josh Hartnett, right? I feel like
that's fire.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I just thought about that. Like his whole thing was to make sure that this thing does not exist anymore. So that's why he did it. So I think that the cult actually fulfilled what they were supposed to do. Kind of like how Marilyn Manson and the children were. So they were supposed to kill. What's the chick's name? They killed the
actress.
Girl.
You talking about real life?
Actress. Yeah. So
and Roman Polanski, which he should have got it because he be fucking with little children and shit.
So that was supposed to kick off some kind of like race war, all that bullshit, right? It didn't happen. So what this one is I want to now that I'm thinking about it, maybe
that with that being said, that is fire because that's what he told him before he killed them. You guys aren't natural.
Yeah. So I think that's what the whole thing was about. He wanted to make him suffer, so he would do that. I mean, that's kind of what I get from it now. When I think about it.
Yeah, that part was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all talk about Maisie Day, that whack ass wolf movie.
I like Maisie Day.
Was it
I like Maisie Day.
Yeah,
that was the only one that I actually liked out of the ones that I watched. I actually thought Maisie Day was ass all the way up until she turned into the wolf. Because the shit threw me off. I was like, where'd
that come from?
Yeah, right. Where the fuck does wolf come from? And then motherfuckers start getting bit up and ate and shit. And niggas was taking the pictures and it was all about the money. So I kind of like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
But my question is too, did that so like the whole thing of chasing the story, of making sure that they, you capture people's pain and anguish and put it out for everybody to see.
Mm-hmm.
That part is Black Mirror, but I wasn't expecting no motherfucking werewolf.
I wasn't expecting a werewolf neither. So what I'm puzzled about is when it first came on, she was drinking, doing cocaine, all that shit. She jumped in the whip and she hit a nigga, right?
Mm.
Where am I tripping? So she got out the car. She looked back at the nigga. She got scared. She drove back around and she went back to the crib. Boom. She came back to the States. She was isolated. All of that good shit. So when she was driving out that morning and they was getting the body, did they actually show you what the body looked like?
I don't recall. I don't remember.
Did any of the policemen say exactly what they found?
No. A body, but I can't remember the dialogue though. I can't remember the dialogue at all. Do you remember?
I don't. And the reason why I'm asking these questions is I wonder if she actually ate that nigga that she hit, if it was a full moon. So, because I don't think they ever talked about the body.
Because she was high. She was high, right? She ate them shrooms.
Right.
But I think okay. I see what you're saying. Like so obviously she turns into something. Something happens in between there. Like maybe you're right. You know what? I don't recall. You got me, bro.
Yeah, so I got to go back and watch it because I'm like, the werewolf shit can't come from out of nowhere. It has to be some foreshadowing somewhere that says that it's gonna lead up to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I only watched it once and it threw me for such a loop. So I went back and because I thought about all the bodies. So I say, okay, there was only one body. You know what I'm saying? The bitch was high. She was blacking in. She was blacking out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do remember that, but I just can't remember like outside of her taking the shrooms. I don't remember anything that foreshadowed that at all. It was a pleasant surprise though. Very unlike Black Mirror though.
Yeah.
Very
What I thought they were doing, I don't know if I'm not gonna say as like anybody familiar with heroin, but like a heroin addict, you know what I'm saying? If isolate them, right? Forceful detox, right? So that's immediately what I was thinking when they went into the room and they had her chained to the bed. I said, damn, this detox place is crazy, because that's also a form of detoxing. Like, I'm just gonna fucking strap you here, nigga, and you're gonna detox. It's terrible to do, it's inhumane, but they do it. You know, so that's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they ain't here detoxing that lady. And then she turned into a fucking werewolf. Real shit.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, because like you
died, nigga.
Because you don't know, and you don't even see that coming. You don't even see that coming.
No, you don't see it coming. And I thought the CGI was great. I thought the CGI was excellent. I thought the dialogue that she had with the bitch after she shot her, after she done killed everybody, and when she was like, "Yo, well, kill me," and she handed that bitch the gun and pulled out the camera, nigga, I said that's lit. That's fire, nigga.
Yeah.
That's it's disclosure. You're absolutely right, nigga. I said that's what I want to see.
Yeah. I think that another thing that I thought was dope is when they were running through the forest, how they had it was like in the 1930s, 1940s, like camera, he was like, it was everything was gray and he was like in black and white and gray. I thought that was dope. I thought that was good too.
Did.
But now the more I think about it, I really do like that episode. But I just don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Actually,
I'm mad that it took so long to get to the. So if I have anything bad I did want to say about it, I'm mad it took so long to fucking get to that. Why couldn't we just have a full hour of that instead of 30 minutes of some bullshit and then 30 minutes of some good shit? You know what I'm saying? So even though I liked it, that's very un-Black Mirror-ish. Every episode I watched the Black Mirror in the other seasons been good from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
See that right there, because I had never actually watched Black Mirror before we had it on the docket.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in my head, everybody start talking about something, I feel like they overhyping it, and it might be some mid shit. So I just be like, whatever, I brush it off. But I kept hearing people kind of say the same thing, like season 6 isn't Black Mirror. This they're kind of veering off course from what they usually been doing. So I started it from the beginning. I was like, okay, I want to kind of see what's going on with this shit now. So yeah, started from season 1. I'm like, oh, there's some real shit happening here.
Yeah.
And then skipping ahead to season 6 is like, so I didn't watch all of season 6, but I'm like, yeah, this already feels different, but I still want to go back and kind of see what else is going on in these other seasons.
What I like about a lot of the other seasons is really all the same tech, my nigga. Like all of that shit that was used is really all the same tech. So the doctor who fell in love with pleasure and pain, you know what I'm saying? How it would make him feel. Then it goes back to the consciousness being extracted. So it was really the same company using the same tech to experiment on different people. So what we were actually seeing was the tech's progression. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We were seeing the tech at its infant stages, and then we were seeing how far that it was actually going. So that's why a lot of those episodes had the same feel about the spacey technology shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't magic. You know what I'm saying? No fucking magic werewolves. Like, even though I liked it, I don't think it was very Black Mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I think because Black Mirror has put itself up there to be like the Twilight Zone / technology. But I think that what they try to do is expand that with the like the subtle hints, because like even like Lock Horror, is it Lock
Henry? It's
Lock
trash.
Henry? Like even though there wasn't any kind of like third, like fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional kind of things going on.
That was
Like the tapes though, like I was just thinking, like I'm thinking about the tapes and how they, how they actually represent. What was that?
That's Cam. I actually don't. For what I've seen so far, I don't look at it as Twilight Zone because some of the shit that's been going on, nigga, that shit's relatable
I see the
to
same thing.
the shit
It's
we
fuck.
deal with now.
It's relatable as fuck, and that's why I like a lot of that shit. That's why no fucking werewolf ain't relatable to me, man.
So
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
like
Santos, listen. So remember when Black Mirror first came out? Those were far out concepts. Like that wasn't like now. Now it's relatable, but before it was like some like, oh, I could see that shit happening, right? So with this episode, like if you really pay attention, they're starting to do like all this disclosure stuff, right? So when you start paying attention, like they're doing the werewolves and the demons and all that other type of stuff that people were like, it's kind of, or us watching ourselves like, oh, is this a simulation? Like all the stuff that's really starting to come out now when people are starting to pay attention to. So that's why it's Black Mirror to me, because it's still like it's concepts that only a few are privy to, and then after a while you start looking at it like, oh shit, like they was on to something.
Yeah,
and because they say so, that now there it is.
Yeah,
like
just
conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't think Black Mirror and conspiracy theory like go hand in hand. I do enjoy conspiracy theories. Even though I don't believe a lot of them, it's fun listening to them, like, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, and coming up with your own decision. But Black Mirror has like firmly planted in my mind like technology, and this is what happens when you use technology wrong, or when you try to become God or separate one's consciousness from one's body. Or that's Black Mirror. That's what it's imprinted itself in my head as. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it became in the beginning, because that's the verge we were on. So they were like, hey, pay attention to this shit. And then boom, now this shit is happening. So now this is, hey, pay attention to this shit. And because you're not tuned into it, you like, oh man, what the fuck is this? Yeah, but if you start paying attention, you're like, oh shit, like conspiracy theories, like who came up with that? That's an easy way to dismiss them. So the quickest way to dismiss somebody is to call them crazy, right? So if you, oh, that motherfucker crazy. So now it's whatever they say, it's labeled as crazy until it's not.
I give you that. It was a good concept. Another part of that Joan is awful that I liked is when she was like, yeah, it ain't just Joan. She was like, shit, we got everybody. We even got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, we just chose a nobody for this one. She was like, yeah, we tried. You know, Jackie's happy. That shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So now we got Jane is awful, or Joan is awful, or whatever, and we got everybody in the world. And we running this, we making all this money off a test program. She was like, this shit just gonna get crazy when we really find out who we want to do this shit to, you know? So I think it was a good idea, but terrible fucking execution.
So I think my thing is it was better than season 5, nigga. Season 5 was trash.
Which one was season 5? Which episodes in it? Because I binged it. I don't even
all right,
remember.
So season 5 was the with Anthony Mackie when he was
I didn't watch that episode.
They fell in love playing video games.
I didn't watch that.
His best friend.
I did not watch it.
Oh yeah, we talked about that previously.
Yeah,
and then
I didn't watch
the shit where Miley Cyrus was the fucking doll, and then something else. Like it was trash, and I attributed it to it being American actors, even though Anthony Mackie is a good actor. I'm like, this shit is trash. Like all the British actors was killing this shit.
Killing that shit, right?
And
For
the
sure.
American actors fucking and this shit is bring my nigga from Get Out back. Like
hey, and Shuri, because Shuri killed that. Hey man, Shuri killed that motherfucking Black Museum or whatever the fuck that shit was called, nigga. And Monkey Needs a Hug was probably my favorite episode in that whole fucking thing, nigga.
Man, I'm trying to remember what my favorite. There was a few of them. I can't remember the one where the chick, she killed her family and they had her replaying that shit when they was taking pictures and shit, following her around. That was probably like
you talking about when the bitch when she killed the baby?
Yeah, that was my favorite. That was like my favorite.
Yeah, that was a good one too because she was peeping the nigga out the window so she could like watch niggas' memories. it was like a little detective lady, so she can like watch replay your memories, and she was doing that to figure out what had happened to niggas. So you know what I'm saying? She seen my man in somebody's memory. He was outside. You know what I'm saying? So she went and found that nigga and looked at his memories, but the bitch knew she was already on to her. So she started trying to cover her tracks, going to find anybody who she may find first. And the bitch seen the baby, took the baby out. And it wasn't even the baby who seen it. It was like the pet or the animal or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gosh. So yeah, it was real like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Where they could keep rewinding each other's memories and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. Yeah,
man.
But
the one with the
fact you mentioned,
nigga?
homie, from the fact you mentioned, homie, from Get Out, that's actually my favorite one so far.
Yeah,
basically because the way it ended, you know, he got on stage holding the glass to his throat, talking all that shit, pointing out everything that was wrong. Like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? Fuck you, fuck y'all. He was talking real shit. Then they was like the way I took it was like, okay, he talking real shit. He know exactly what's going on here. But instead of shutting him down, we're going to bring you to our side. So we're not going to stop your voice. We're just going to make you irrelevant with what you're saying by making you entertainment.
Yep.
I was like, that shit's real as fuck.
Yeah, nigga. That's bro. That was really good. I like the another one that really hit home with me was the one when the nigga was a soldier. And I forgot the name of the tech that they were using. You know what I'm saying? But he figured out what the tech, because it takes away your smell and your taste. And the tech that they used made the enemies look like monsters. You know what I'm saying? So to the soldiers, they actually shooting monsters. You know what I'm saying? So they out there like all these monsters, we got to take them out. But they're actual people though. So when you don't, or when your tech malfunctions and shit, they're shooting actual people. But the monsters is to desensitize them from that. So you know what I'm saying? When my man seen it was actual people, he started to feel a little different. So he started talking to the motherfuckers and looking for people. And you know, they told him what's going on. Like, yeah, nigga, y'all tech make us look like monsters to y'all. So he goes back and he tells my man's like, yeah. So my man's telling him like, yeah, nigga, it is what it is. You're right, and this is what the fuck we're doing, but this is the reason why we're doing it. And he was like, nigga, I'm gonna give you a choice. We can either just lock you up forever, you bitch ass nigga, or we can just go ahead and erase your memory, my nigga, and pretend like this shit ain't never happened, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And when they sent the nigga home, his wife was waiting outside, and it was a white picket fence with a beautiful house, nigga. And then they showed how that shit looked without the tech. Nigga, it was crazy. Hey, it was crazy, nigga.
So Bobby, tell them why that is. Like when we're trained in the military, right? They don't call them people. They call them the enemy. They call them insurgents. They call them everything but another human being. So when people come back fucked up, it's because they realize that you are actually killing another human being. So it fucks with you, and it fucks with you. It fucks with your soul. But I promise you, when they talk about anything military training, you're not killing. So that's why they made them monsters instead of people, because that's what they do to us. That they basically tell us that we're going over there to kill monsters.
Right. It made sense to me, bro. Like my cousin, that nigga's in the middle. Floyd, you know what I'm talking about. The nigga told me a story about a child and him having to drop the child. And I said, God damn, that's fucked up. But I understand I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that nigga's different to me. He's not the same nigga that I grew up with. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's my nigga. I love him to death. No bullshit.
He was a sweetheart.
Yeah, like you know, we always used to scrap and shit. Like we grew up in the babies. But that nigga is he's different. I'm low-key scared of that nigga a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how they can transform. And I want to reiterate, I'm not talking bad about that nigga, but I can see how they can transform you to not give a fuck about people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real than you.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He will smoke you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if you knew him, like, so So Cam, like I went to, so I know his cousins. It's Floyd and damn,
Big Mac, Charlie.
yeah, and Charlie Mack. Like I went to school and now Floyd was like when I met him, he's like a kid, like a good kid, like you know what I'm saying, a wholesome, good kid. You know what I'm saying, like a kid. Like I keep saying that. Like he kind of remind me of Keon a little bit, like a good kid. And he went in there and he became a sniper, and now he had totally like he had totally, not like, and it's not meant for that, obviously, you know what I'm saying, like the train, what happens, so like, so he can't, like they broke him, they broke him.
Yeah,
So
that's what they do. They break you down, and I don't know, y'all know it better than I do, but I hear that they break you down to nothing to try to rebuild you up into what they want you to be, and you really got to have the mental fortitude to remain yourself.
Yeah,
or you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get lost.
Yeah, what they do is they basically make you unlearn everything and then train you to be like a obedient robot. So you know what I did to counter that is I used to have motherfuckers call me Cameron because in the military it's Davison this, Davison that. Like I had people call me Cameron so I didn't forget my name. And I would still talk and do the things that I would do over and over. Now I listened and did what I was supposed to do, unless you were disrespectful. Once you're listen, but then I really remember myself. But you have to do stuff like that, bro, because you like it's every day, same thing. Get up, do this, make your bed, same thing over and over. So it becomes like ingrained in you. You just like it's like a clock. And you know what time it is. Eventually, you don't even have to look at your watch to know what you have to do. Like you're gonna get up, you're gonna do what you need to do. Boom, nothing bothers you anymore. I remember standing around a room full of naked ass men waiting to take showers, and how weird that shit felt to me. And then after that, like it was just you didn't see anything like that anymore. I forgot. Hey, bro, listen, this is some real shit, and it was really crazy to me. So when I went in. 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying came out, and I was bumping that shit every day. I knew every fucking song, bro. I forgot every song that I ever knew, and all I knew was cadence. Like I couldn't remember actual lyrics to anything.
That's wild.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I can to tie that shit back in. That's why I really liked that episode. Because my man's there was a quote that I can't say verbatim, but in that show he said, the quickest way to have a soldier do what you want him to do is to tell them that, you know what I'm saying, they're fighting a monster, or tell them that they're fighting something natural, or to take their relatability away. That's the only way, because he was like, nigga, the motherfucker who shoot first is the nigga who gets it popping. And he was like, the motherfucker who shoot first is the motherfucker who really out there who believe what he fighting for. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we can make you believe what we're fighting for is to show you what we want you to show, what we want you to see.
Yeah, it's all about making the decision. That's the person. Yeah, the soldier, the high speed soldier that get down range and do something to you is the dude who will make a decision, not the strongest, not the fastest.
Because you see, they sent his team after him. Like they sent his team to go get him. When that nigga went AWOL and he went in that building and he was talking to his people, they sent his home girl. And she was like, because he beat her ass, and she was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like that was her whole thing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, how dare he go against the army? Like, you know what I mean?
Think about what we do as a community and with gangs. It's the same shit.
Absolutely.
Like that's not another black person you killing. That's the ops.
Yeah.
We call them everything but family, but another human being.
Yeah, them niggas. You gotta take all.
Yeah. Once
you're right.
Once you decide that this person is not like you, it's easier to take something from you. So when you call something other than what it actually is, you get to tell yourself a different story.
Yeah.
And then once you realize the story that you actually writing is real life, that's what fucks people up.
Yeah.
You're right.
So shit, I was trying to wait for EXO, but what y'all thought about that last? Did y'all watch that? The demon one?
Yeah, hey, look in the private. Look in the private jump real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
let's talk about that last episode.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was ass. But have you ever liked something that you thought was ass? Now this is a real question though. Have you ever liked something that you thought was ass? You like that shit is absolute trash, but I kind of like it though a little bit.
Yeah, hey, listen.
I can't think of what it was right off head, but yeah.
I was like,
go ahead.
That demon episode, I was like, it. I mean, because we're in mental health, like that's all I thought about was like she was schizophrenic. But then when everybody died, I was like, oh shit, that shit was all really happening.
It was real. That's why I thought it was ass. I thought it was too slapstick comedy. The bitch really didn't have no emotion. I thought the demon was trying way too hard to be funny, even though he had some hitters. But it still was. It was like, man, this kind of like fan service. It felt like fan service a little bit to me. But I say that to say this, nigga. I like the dry jokes, nigga. Like I like the dry jokes, and I like the fact that Armageddon happened and everybody got fucked up, and niggas was really like, and I didn't understand why the nigga at this end it was like, damn, they really did it. Like, why did he say that? As the word,
I wouldn't say she was emotionless. Because if you go back to that episode and remember what they were doing, and when they were having their conversations, he was like, "Yeah, I needed somebody who not he could manipulate, but yeah." So I don't think
corruptible.
I don't think it was like
not uncorruptible.
Yeah. So yeah, corruptible, but you don't go too far, but I can influence you, and I feel like he was able to do that because. Even though she didn't express anger, her visions were her fucking people up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we've all met somebody like that in high school at some point. Like, this nigga always so quiet because, yeah, he probably visioning fucking up like 5 people at that table right now.
These motherfuckers.
I still do that.
To this day.
I just laugh. They be like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Cause, bro, you don't even know." The kids be asking me that all the time at the hospital when they be talking about what they gonna do to me. I just be laughing.
If only you knew what was on my mind right now.
A little off subject. My cousin used to work at this home, right, for kids. I don't know how I want to say it, but y'all know what kind of kids I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers be strong as shit. So one night this nigga called us, bro. We on 75th and Lower Buckeye, and he like, "Yo, I'm finna come pick y'all niggas up. It's going down." So we all like, "All right, bet." So he come pick us up. We pull up to a red box on 75th and Lower Buckeye, and it's a white girl out there. And he like, "Yo, that's who we going to get." And I'm like, what we going to do? He like, she work at this home. She ran away, and we got to go retrieve her. But she's strong as fuck. That's why I need y'all niggas. Bro, she whooped all our ass, nigga. Hey, she beat all our ass. I'm trying to hold her in the back seat. Nigga, she fucking us up in the back seat. She talking about my mama and my grandma. All of this shit, nigga. It's a whole bunch of fighting for like 10 minutes until we get back to the house. We get back to the house. We get her out the car. My cousin pick her up and slam her on her fucking neck. And that nigga said, "All right, y'all, thanks." And he dragged her in the house, and we went back home, bro. I don't know what made me think of that, but yo, she was fucking us up out there.
Oh man.
I done seen some kids put people in the hospital, like several at the same time, like concussions, like
It tries your patience, because even then in that car, I'm like, man, I don't want to fuck this girl up because I really fuck her up, like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't just fuck her up. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just fuck her up. She a kid, and she's not mentally right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a dickhead, like fucking this white girl up. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker get to pumping all the energy into their system when they get angry and upset. You can't do that. It take you a few minutes to get there. They can reach for it automatically.
Yeah, I can never have that job, bro. I can't. You got to have the patience of a saint, because I can't deal with that constantly every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be mentally abused or any of that. And I think that girl in that episode had a lot of that in her. That's the only way the talisman worked, because she had to have some type of "I'm gonna fuck you up" in order to even use the talisman. You know what I'm saying?
The whole time I thought she was gonna kill her coworker.
I did too. I thought that was the main thing. Yeah. I thought she was gonna kill the coworker. I knew she was gonna kill the little perv dude. You know what I'm saying? The brother. I think the brother is what really, when she was really like, okay, I can really kill niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she killed the innocent nigga and didn't get credit for it. You know what I'm saying? That's when she was really like, yeah, fuck it, then it's going down.
Yeah, this she went at the boss, but then that's where it started getting crazy, because now instead of going for the people that really deserved it and kind of going against what the demon was telling her, she's like, nah, I want him. Fuck what you're saying. I want him.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be repercussions for this.
Yeah, it's personal now. And I don't give a fuck if the world end, because me and this nigga like each other and we finna go into the void together. I thought that was ass, but I liked it.
Well, the only part I didn't understand about that shit, right, is he knew dude's future and what was going on, but they didn't make it that damn far. So how the hell did he see that far into the future when Armageddon fucking happened? Because she didn't end up taking his fucking life.
I think that he could see the future as far as certain events. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if an event happens, it changed. Like the little girl, he was like, yo, she kills herself. But you know what I'm saying? But once he killed her dad, he was like, yeah, she has a baby at 28 and becomes a grandmama at 57. So
you know what?
Go ahead.
No, you know what? That's a lot. It had a Lovecraftian feel to it. Like the future, like you're saying, like how like the futures were kind of changing. That's like and we're gonna go into the void, but like that's a code word for like Lovecraft. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it was all right, but I felt like if anything, that was the episode that shouldn't have been on there. It was like it should have been.
Hey, Dre, is there any way I could just tell y'all a story real fast?
Oh damn!
This nigga teeth white as hell. That nigga.
Hey, come on, man.
He got them Shannon sharps.
Come on. Come on, man. Let's do it, man.
Skill. Let me tell you something. Skill.
Let me tell you something. Skill. Fuck out of here, that nigga. Hey, I could not. I had some shit going on upstairs that I had to. It was an emergency, but I could not let y'all get off here without telling this story real fast. It's gonna be in a blink of an eye. Hey, it's about this nigga named Snowflame.
Oh my god, man! Oh my goodness, bro.
Hey, so DC's The New Guardians is a superhero team put together because the villain, we all know him very well, is called Money Grab. You know the villain Money Grab?
Oh, yeah.
Back then.
Terrorizing shit.
Yeah, back then he put these motherfuckers together because he was trying to capitalize off the space crossover event of Millennium. And introduce some new characters. It was their way of trying to push forward some shit.
Oh, wow.
You want to pull that up, Dre? So there's this on the coast of Colombia. It takes place.
I'm about to get off, man. I'm about to jump off, y'all.
Did you read it, Sanzo? Did you read that shit?
I just know you on some bullshit, and I ain't fucking with it.
Hey, you have no idea, my nigga. This shit is crazy, nigga. Hey, Dre, he left station.
Oh my god, man!
Hey, bro, wait till y'all hear. Hey, I can't wait to. Hey, so Bobby, you know.
Hemo Goblin.
Hey, oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all, hey, listen, y'all, hey,
Trey.
Oh man.
Hey, I called that nigga like he was my dying love, nigga. Why the fuck I say it like that? Nigga? Trey.
That nigga can't hear you. He took his damn headphones off. Did y'all read that book?
Which book? Oh yeah. What? No, home. Which one are you talking about?
The one I told y'all my coworker wrote.
Oh yeah. I need to pass it to these fellas because they ain't bought it. I bought it, so I don't know how to pass it. I'm not trying to mess up nobody money, man.
I got a hard copy too. So if niggas just wanna pass the, what'd you think about it though?
No, I said I bought it. I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah, I got a hard copy. You know what he says? So he got all his stuff through Amazon, but he says he only gets about, even though that shit is like $20, he only gets $7 of that shit.
Hey, so why don't he sell it himself?
He wants to create his own publishing company. Like he want to do, but publish all black shit.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Hey, he should sell that right from his website, man.
So we I gave him some resources and we chopped it up, and I was like, shit, I'll let them know too, because they got a podcast and shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He wanted to record, so he wanted to do an audio book too with music behind it, with original music. So when you read it, whatever you like, when you get to certain parts, you get that feel based on the music.
The webtoons.
Yeah, webtoons do that.
What was it? It wasn't Black Sun. It was
Ordeal that did that.
Mm-hmm. It was fine.
Hey, Dre, you got that comic ready to go up?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to pull that up. Okay. Okay, so these the new Guardians right here, real fast. We're gonna smash through this.
What's this? Ram?
Is that fucking
Storm
and Mephisto?
So that's a Jamaican, a tree dude, some British chick, a Doctor Strange Mexican dude, a Chinese wannabe Jean Grey, and a cyborg type nigga, a computer man. So so off the coast of Colombia, the new Guardians pull up in the jungle, and it's met by the world wrestling champ Christopher Lambert, and they go up. Make sure you push all pages on that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Christopher Lambert. Wait till y'all see Christopher Lambert. Yeah, see they roll up in the jungle. Yeah, blowing the wind. There you go. Hey, so he like any of you suckers roll up, I'm killing your ass. So the robot head ass nigga was like, hey, his name Ram. He doing this doctor analysis thing. Hey, can you put the full screen up? He doing his doctor analysis thing up there.
Dilated pupil.
Hey, raised blood pressure. He's speaking like a motherfucker, man. And Jet right here, she the Jamaican chick on the left. And she like, Mon high as shit. Nigga. Betty right here with the Magneto helmet. It go up a little bit. You got they all kind of say a little something right here. And Ram say, watch out, man. I got this. Go up a little bit. When Ram roll up, like, I'm gonna serve this nigga right here. And he smacks the living pimp ballerina slap this nigga right here. Ooh. Hey, he ran up. Hey, I'm Snowflame, motherfucker. I'm off that white hot ecstasy dope, nigga. Cocaine is my god, nigga. Woo! I'm a dope fiend, nigga. It's a dope fiend. They ran up on a dope fiend, nigga.
That nigga, Ric Flair Ryu slapped the shit out of that.
Hey, yo, so when you hit a nigga with this part of your hand,
I grew up around dope fiends, and if you don't know anything about crack fiends, the crack fiends a little different. But hey, they never seen one code, nigga. I've never seen one with a code. Have y'all, nigga? No, I've seen a crackhead with a code. Hey, you can cigarette stomp one out and he'll get right back up.
Hey, them motherfuckers. They fortified and shit.
Hey, hell yeah, go back down. Them niggas is strong. But Ram took that shit. He took that shit. That shit, all right, you know what I'm saying? Here's one. Bow! Bombed him back, man. Snowflame, go up. Snowflame, like, getting steamed like that would have fucked some suckers up. But, nigga, I'm not one of them regular suckers. Nigga. No, after he gets bombed on. Go back. Oh, no, this is after he gets bombed on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Snowflame starts telling Ram how much he loves to get high, and the goal is to get higher off the dope, nigga.
The lavenderia. He's like, I got the lavenderia.
Hey, Ram take off on his chest. Bing! They go up a little bit. He take off on his chest. Go up a little bit. Snowflame, take that shit. I done felt this. I don't even feel shit, my nigga. That nigga can't feel shit. He that high, nigga. everybody watching, getting they Baki explaining on. So Ram, like, all right, turns on his rapid computer punches. Like, go down right here. He turns on his rapid computer punches. He bombed on that nigga. But Snowflame ain't bothered by his bombs. Then he grabs Ram like, that weak shit you doing can't fuck with my psychokinetic flames. All I gotta do is think about crack. And my thoughts are accelerated. Nigga, these are facts, nigga. These are facts. Hey, Ram gets his hand free and cracks him right here. Bing! Nigga, sock him. Snowflame sticks him. Takes off on Ram's feet. Nigga, takes him off his feet. Bing! Stuck him. Sits Ram on his ass. Man, I gotta go see the dope man. I'm out. Y'all niggas is trash. Nigga, I gotta go. I got better shit to do. And his essays roll up, nigga. His essays roll up. He got some essay homies. They in Colombia.
Look at his eyeballs. You know he gone. Look at it.
Hey, he like, hey, blast these motherfuckers. Blast these busters right here, man. Hey, so they start blasting them, right? Hey, yeah. And he like, all right, now, hey, and he tell them, hey, bury these busters before they start to stank the spot up, nigga. So, then we take a little weird ass. Okay, so right here we take a little. They dying. In the beginning, he said something about dying. They dying. So we take a little flashback real quick. Go up real quick. They talking. Okay, go. Okay. Yeah, right here. Hey, so check this shit out, man. I guess their lives flew before their eyes, and they got a backdrop. And so they basically are taking an AIDS test, nigga, because one of the three has AIDS. Nigga.
What?
They talking about a hemoglobin gave it to him. It's like a vampire bit him that had AIDS. So they all went to the doctor to get their test. A hemoglobin, nigga.
Hemoglobin.
So what the fuck is this?
Hey, hold on. The doc is like, any of you can have it. Don't kill yourself. There are lots of tests and treatments to take, even though the test was negative. Y'all took the test, they all was negative, but it can still pop up and get you. So I need all y'all to keep coming and getting tested. They leave the doctor's office. They go.
Somebody got AIDS.
Hey, they leave the doctor's office. Go. Everybody think that one of the super duper. Hey, everybody done thought. Hey, you take that AIDS test. Everybody done thought about that super duper tramp. Nigga, like, damn, why the fuck that up?
Hey, one of them been sharing needles with a flamboyant flame over there.
They leave the doctor's office nervous. Everybody thinks that one super duper. You know, they got it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep coming back. Ram is like, it was that bitch nigga Kreoff. That nigga did this shit to us because he sent that damn vampire hemoglobin after us.
Hemoglobin.
So they want to hop on a plane and go get some revenge, but was met by Agent Twirringer. They're met by Agent Twirringer, who detains them, and he tells them, since y'all have beef. Wait, we find out that Gloss is Chinese, so it's a bunch of minorities that got detained. Yeah. He tell them, hey, since y'all have beef with the giraffe, we've been keeping tabs on y'all and can't let 6 aliens causing no terrorism on another spot. Hey, and man, the tree nigga Floro go, hey, well, you the alien according to us. And Twirlinger like, yeah, for sure. I like facts though, and the facts is y'all not from America. Y'all might get love where y'all at, well, like with the Green Lantern and shit. But down here, y'all just some weird looking motherfuckers. So fuck out of here. Minister Kreoff, he's important. Y'all just some stupid motherfuckers. So Gloss like, hey, 3 of us might have AIDS because of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the agent was like, yeah, right. He a minister. He don't do shit like that. Hey, y'all can't go to South Africa, but you know what? Y'all can do us a favor. In return, we will let y'all prove y'all case against Kreoff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can prove that he a fucked up dude. We're gonna send y'all to Colombia to bust up this drug ring. So that's why now since it's flashing before their eyes, they realize why they were sent to Columbia.
Yeah.
The Doctor Strange nigga had a vision. Yeah, exactly. Doctor Strange nigga had a vision because he realized they was actually set up to get killed. So he flashed back to the snow flame nigga. Go back. We flash back to the fight mid knockout punch. And mid shooting. Like, look at all these old ass. Yeah, right there. He backslapped him right there. He backslapped the shit out that nigga. And then he was like, yo, so Floral, one of his homies, since he was kind of protecting the squad with the floral branches, one of the tree homies told the Doctor Strange nigga, hey, there's some niggas in these bushes and they gonna fuck y'all up. So they was able to fake their own deaths from getting shot.
That's funny as hell.
Nigga, what? Hey, why that nigga look like Groot Goblin, nigga? That nigga Groot.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's supposed to be, a Groot nigga.
Groot Goblin. That's the Groot and Green Goblin together.
Hey, so go up. So we flash back forward to the essays digging a hole to bury these dudes because they think they all dead. And they hop up. I was like, yeah, go up. They hop up like, nigga, we ain't dead, nigga. Fire flame, nigga. So Gloss right here, she can do some firepower, so she burn everybody the fuck up. Yeah, go.
Real quick. Yeah. All right, y'all.
Yep.
All right, Bobby.
Oh, all right, man. Hey, okay, so go up some real quick. This part I gotta get to. Hey, go up. They just making sure everybody all right. They checking on everybody. They like, hey, I gotta get my get back with the dope fiend nigga. That's what the computer nigga saying. So they roll up to his compound. Nigga. They roll up to his compound. Nigga. This is the Scarface compound right here. Snowplane posted with some chicks. Go up, son. He posted with some chicks. Look at him, bro. Go check out the chicks he posted up with. Hey, check it out. Check out them niggas on the right of him. You see them? Hey,
party.
Hey,
yo, it says sniff.
Yo, how many?
boss?
Hey, Snowflame, like, yo, how many bags of the shit we got to sell before we can get that Rolls Royce? You know what I'm saying? And his homie like 20, boss. Hey, his guards get fucked up right here, and the Guardians show up. Snowflame like, motherfucker, man. Threw one of his bitches down. Look at, watch. Hey, look at one of his bitches on the floor. Hey, the Guardian's like, hey, yeah, just to let you know, my nigga, we gonna jump your ass, and there ain't no way you can see all three of us. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well give up, my nigga. We gonna take a shit on you right now. And then this nigga was like, man, let me hit the god. Hit the guy with this whiff right here. Check out how my nigga is taking it to the head, nigga. Look at this panel on the right. Woo! Let me get some of this dope, nigga.
He dope.
Nigga, let me smell the goods real quick, nigga.
Woo! It says stop him before he ignites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
roll big on him.
Hey, he hop up. Damn, nigga, I'm full and fresh. He tell the crackhead putties, nigga. There's crackhead putties in here. So everybody at their party is high as shit and depend on him for the crack. He tell the crackhead putties, get these niggas. They trying to steal your life's blood. They trying to kill your pusher, baby. So the crackheads, look at these two crackheads right here. Look at their eyes, nigga. Hey, check out the two niggas at the table right here all the way to the right. You see that?
They don't give a fuck what's going on.
Get down.
Hey,
they some of this while everybody's scrapping.
Hey, it's like
this nigga in front ain't even started scrapping yet. He's sweating. You see his hair stuck to his head.
Hey, it's like school when you spend too much time talking and then the bell ring and you got to finish up eating and then you that last little bit. Hey, so now the Guardians are fighting a room full of dope fiends, nigga, and three of these niggas scrapping possibly got AIDS. You do remember that? So, right. Look at this right here.
Fighting like a motherfucker.
Dope fiends and AIDS possibilities, nigga.
They feel no pain.
Hey, check this out. So everybody like, all right, scrapping, and then we see that a fiend put his hand on a fluoro nigga right here. Look, go down. and he go down, and everybody like, what the fuck wrong with you? So we switched to Ram. We switched to Ram and some fiends. He over there serving some things, pun intended. Ram serving some things, and he roll up on Snowflame like, "Hey, Snowflame, I got Snowflame like, I know you mad. You got your ass beat last time, nigga." And Ram like, "Nah, I need that run back." So we switch back to Floro. Go back. We switch back to Floro. The fiend fucked him up by touching his face and giving him a contact high. Nigga.
Stop bullshitting.
Hey,
Had that on his hands, nigga.
That nigga eyes red than a motherfucker.
Look at how crazy that dope fiend is, nigga, right there. Nigga. Hey, he like, hey, I can feel that shit in my roots, nigga. That shit's crazy. Hey, Snowflame catch Ram slipping and he hit him with a wrist hold again. He grabbed him up. Go to that. Yeah, you go past that. Yeah, to the wrist hold right here on the left. Yeah, he grabbed, and then but Ram was ready this time, and he scoops him right into the $1 million pool. Bang, nigga, in the pool. He drowned him a little bit, pulls him out like, yeah, nigga, yeah, you out of here, nigga. Snowflame jump up. Don't you know you can't stop the dope fiend? Persistence, nigga. Bang, nigga. He jumps right back out the motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't dead. Go up. Hey, but Ram, this nigga is fighting wrestling suit dope fiend. Nigga.
I know that nigga didn't do a front flip out the water.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like, man.
No, he flipped him. Landed on the other side. He was like, hey, some dope fiend was like, hey, stay away from the flames, master. They went towards the chemical. They got a chemical plant there from cooking all them dope, nigga. So it explodes, nigga. And he kills that motherfucker. Ram kills him, but Ram all right. And Ram's like, yeah. Hey, so the root nigga called everybody meat, nigga. So Ram is all right. Now go up. So they killed the dope fiend. And the Mexican homie like, damn, nigga, the Dr. Strange Mexican homie. Everybody cool. Everybody go up real quick. Now I want you to see what the dope fiend said to him. Nigga. The dope fiend was like, hey, you made me see the bright ways, nigga. You know what? I'm going to stop smoking the dope and stop sniffing the dope. And he like, yeah, I knew you would. We them niggas. Hey. I was like, what the tire? He changed their life by beating up the wrestling boot niggas, man. Hey, funny, now he cool. Now his girl cool. Nigga, everybody cool. Somebody still got AIDS though. Nigga.
Show us the way, nigga.
Hey, and after a little research, they gave it to the Jamaican. Nigga. The Jamaican is the one. Jet has AIDS. Yeah, she did. Yeah, but that was my story. Hey, thank you for sitting down with story time. I'm glad you
rotted my brain a little bit.
Nigga, what the hell is that?
The New Guardians, number 2, nigga. That's the shit they used to write back in the day.
That shit was terrible. This nigga did cocaine in the middle of a fucking comic book panel. I've never seen that before.
Hey, no, not just cocaine, nigga. He put his whole face in that bitch.
It just don't make sense. I just don't get it.
Hey, it's like 2 scoops of raisins.
Hey, thank you for staying for my story, fellas. Hey, Cam, I hope I had put you on to something that was tight, man.
Nigga. I'm looking like, nigga, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, you did put me on to something tight, nigga. I seen Vicky. I was like, I had to come up and introduce.
Oh, this nigga still. Hey, in that case, nigga.
Did you see the name? That nigga think the name.
Vicky Secret.
Hey, on that note, all right, fellas. Hey.
All right, bro.
All right, man.